Who that family? Check out the Pro Shop. That's right, the Pro Shop is the platform store where you can go and buy all the latest merch to support the platform. Available at the Pro Shops, we have dozens of hundreds of products available for you and your family. Unisex tees for men and women, hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and baby items, long sleeve tees, mugs, pillows, wall art, bath bedding, face masks, phone cases, stickers, bags, fanny packs, socks, hats, and many other items. Please feel free to check out the Pro Shops. The link is in the description section below. And remember, it helps the platform continue to grow. Check out the Pro Shop and who that too.
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons. We won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies in the vets, players you should look at. It's the sports coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game, party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Peyton, New Orleans, who that nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the sports coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Big ups to the black and gold family, man. Back in effect, TSC Sports Coma. Wednesday Saints Talk. We in the building. Much love to the family members. Appreciate y'all being here on this version of the show. Much love to you guys dropping by. Big ups to the family members. I hope everybody had a fantabulous Wednesday as well. Much love to the great Saint Think Tank. We in the building. And like we always been saying for some time now, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma, the Big Q guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports family. I'm Big Q, and this guy right here is Blaxuede. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. We in the building. Much love to you guys. What's up, Suede? What's going on, fam?
Oh, man, I'm good.
That's all you got to say. I say all that for you to only say, yeah, man, I'm good.
You in charge of the girls, right?
I am in charge of the girls.
Are you in charge of the girls?
I am in charge of the girls.
Okay, the girls are always coming up short, all right?
Are you in charge of the girl?
Big ups to the great Saint Think Tank. We're in the building. Much love, family. We appreciate y'all joining us in this edition of the show. Much love to you guys. And then this Wednesday Saints Talk, family, we won't be with you for a while. We'll be up with you guys up until in this edition of the show. I think we'll be up with for the summation of an hour. And I know I always say I'm not going to keep you guys long, but you know, for today I really mean it. You know, I'm not going to hold you guys very long on this episode of the show.
He lying. He like that. He like that pastor at church. I ain't gonna hold you today. And then y'all be like the people in the road, be like, take your time, Pastor, take your time. I'm gonna let y'all go now.
I ain't gonna hold y'all for long today.
I ain't gonna hold you too long today.
And 4 hours later. Big ups to the family members. Big ups to the family members, man. We appreciate y'all being here as well. And please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. And as we talk Saints, so we got Suede in the building today, and we're gonna talk some Saints today. So let me see here. Just give me just a second, family.
Why he trying to get it together? We gonna ask this.
Ass sugar. I want to know what it is that
Uh-oh.
he's trying to say.
Why he trying to get it together? We gonna ask
Are
this.
you in charge of the girls?
I am in charge of the girls.
Okay, the girls are always coming up short. All right, let's get the shit out there. The girls are always coming up short. Even when the place is packed, the girls come up short. Now, either you or them got a problem with their arithmetic.
Arithmetic. All right, big ups to the family members. We're going to start it off, man. Big ups to Brother Jerry Paul Jr. in the building. What's up, Brother Jerry? Brother Torrey, what's up, fam? Big ups to Brother Torrey. Who that to you? Space Ghost, who that to you as well? Miss Sexy Blacksmith, what's going on, baby? Who that to you? Kenny Sutton in the building. What's up, Kenny? Who that to you? What's up, Morgan? Who that to you? My dog. What's up, B Jizzle? My dog B Jizzle in the building. What's up, fam?
Jizzle,
what's happening, fam? Big ups to you. What's up, Big Low? My dog Big Low in the building said y'all need to take the part out of the intro about the Falcons. We won't blow the lead.
We won't blow the lead, baby.
All right, big ups, Big Low. Gabriel, what's up, Gabriel? Who that to you, fam? JT, what's happening? JT, big ups to you, fam. Much love to you, my brother. Good to see you in the chat as well. Trey Joseph, what's up, Trey? Who that to you, fam? Uncle Paul is in the building. What's up, brother Paul? Who that to you? Ramsey. Aloha, Ramsey. Who that to you, fam? Thank you for being here as well. What's up, Marcos? Who that to you, fam? Much love to you. Ferg 318. What's up, fam? Big ups to you as well. Big Low says, he said, I gave y'all a shout out on my show a few minutes ago, Big Q. So Falcon fans are going to check you out. All right. Thank you, Big Low. Big Low, I got your email, bro. Whenever you're ready to collab with that, Big Low want to do a show together or whatnot. Big Low, just shoot me the particulars, bro. Yeah, a day, bro. And we'll get it on. If you could get it like on the weekend, you know, my schedule, I can make it. I'm a little bit more flexible on the weekend. Thank you, Big Low. What are you playing back there, bro? What is going on with you? What's happening back there? Simply Tasha,
Hey, bro,
who that to you, fam?
You know who that was.
Big ups to you, Tasha, who that to you as well. Much love. Good to see you and Big Sean in the building. What's up, King Logic? Who that to you, fam? Good to see you in the building. Much love, fam. You said, don't trip. We love it. Take your time. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. All right.
Take your time, Rev. Take your time.
I won't say something today, but you know,
I'm
gonna say something today, but I just don't know how to say it. That's right, that's all right, Reverend. Take your time. Take your time.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Y'all don't hear me.
Y'all don't hear what I'm saying.
You've been sitting up here for 4 hours, Rev. We heard everything. Rev. It's all good.
Right, we were waiting for you to spit it out already. Come on, we got to work tomorrow. Charles, what's up, Charles? Who that to you, fam? Much love to you as well. Good to see Charles in the building. Brother James as well. Who that to your fam? He said, what's good, Q? We just getting on. Yes, sir. Just popping in. We're going to be with y'all for about an hour right there. We're going to do it. Uncle Paul says, yeah, Blaxuede, the pastor saying I'm getting ready to close. 5 hours later, you pissed off sitting there.
Right. 5 hours later, and third quarter in the Saints game, you still sitting right there.
I ain't going to hold y'all too long, Dean.
You know, Dr. Key, who that to you? Dr. Key, good to see you as well. All right. Much love. Daryl Hatcher. What's up, brother Daryl? Who that to you, fam? Good to see you as well. What's up, Olden Force? Much love to you, fam. Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups to the Black and Gold family, man. The Great Saint Think Tank. I salute you guys and thank y'all for being with me on this fantastic Wednesday show. What's up, Smallville? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being in the live stream, my brother. Thank you for jumping in. All right, now with that being said, fam, of course, my dog Suede is in the building when we're going to go over a few news notes and items.
You want to hit people with garbage cans. Now I got to cut you.
Sorry, y'all. One of my favorite movies all the time. I'm just welcome. Sorry about that, Q. Go ahead. Let's go.
Nah, that's no problem, bro. But anyway, I mean, like I said, we're going to cover some news notes and items for the family members today as well. So, I mean, we're going to go over a few articles, and I want you guys to jump in. And, of course, we know about the Saints not the Saints, the LSU Tigers, that they had a pro day. And some fantastic numbers, man, especially from all three of the LSU fantastic wide receivers. We know about Chase. But, man, did y'all see the numbers? The 4.3, I think it's 4.38 that Terrace Marshall ran. He's 6'3", 205 pounds. He ran a 4.38, I want to say, at the pro day today. And and listen, I did my best to find as much information as I can, Sway, on if the Saints had a representative at the LSU game. Now, I'm pretty sure they did. It just wasn't readily available. But we did hear about them having reps at Alabama. But I didn't hear a damn thing about LSU. So, I mean, and who's to say? They might have one, they just didn't mention it yet. But usually when you see something like that, when it's a connection between the Saints and LSU, when you have the Saints representative there with LSU, you would see that. I didn't see any story connecting the two together, even though the Saints website do have the interviews of Chase and several other LSU Tigers people on their website. I did check that and find that. But as far as actual people being there, I did not see any connection. But they are aware because the information is obviously on their website. Go ahead, Swede. You wanted to speak on something, brother?
Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe, you know what? They maybe don't want to pick up an LSU person. And I think we brought this up before. Maybe they don't want to bring up an LSU person because then they'll be from here. They'll know the city. You know what I'm saying? They know where everything is. And whatever you need, I can bring it to you. I know where the party spots are. I know where I have a couple friends down here in the state, and that they feel it may contaminate the locker room. Maybe that's the reason why they really don't look at it.
Are you kidding?
I'm just saying. I'm just giving options.
So he can't get a Louisiana player swayed from Ohio State or Alabama or Clemson.
What'd you say? Say that again.
I say, so he can't get a Louisiana or New Orleans person from Alabama, Utah, or any other college? Is that, he can still get it.
I'm just giving it a possible excuse. But what nullifies all of that is the fact that he once had Delvin Breaux, who is originally from this mofo. You know what I'm saying? So that'll kill that idea, I guess, altogether.
Well, I mean, if you know how Delvin Breaux talk, I can understand why Pate won't stay away from Delvin Breaux or Keelan Allen. Them dudes don't take no stuff, man. They don't take no stuff. Keenan Allen didn't take no stuff. Delvin Breaux didn't take no stuff.
He was here, though.
He was here for a short period of time, but he ain't take no stuff when he was here.
Injury, right?
That's right. And he said why we covered that last year, I want to say. Not last year. I want to say what was that? It was a year ago, not this past year, maybe the 2 years ago when Delvin Breaux spoke about that. And I broke that down, what he was saying in the interview. You can look for that show in the Sports Archive.
How many, and I know it's hard to probably count right now, and it's just me because I don't know, and so I'm kind of investigating with the family here. How many New Orleans natives actually played for Sean Payton? That went to maybe a Louisiana college actually played for Sean Payton. If it's like less than 5, or I'm gonna say maybe 5 or less. And since that's the case, there may be a good reason why he doesn't look for talent inside, which there's a lot, probably enough to bring you to the next level. It's a possibility to look at.
Man, you can't ignore all that talent coming out of Baton Rouge, man. Best wide receivers in the
done already.
Draft. What you mean?
It's been done already.
What you mean?
He's done look. He is what I mean. He's looked over that talent already, so it's been done before, right? And he's went outside of it, so it's been done. He can do it, and he did it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit. Well, Brother Jerry asked the question. He said, "Thoughts on the 17-game regular season this upcoming season?" I mean, that's something that we knew that was coming, Brother Jay, to be honest with you. 18-week season, 17 games. The NFL dropped that. That was in the CBA where they were pushing for that. That's been on the table for several years now. Very seldom do the powers that be in the NFL will just drop something on you like that. They are incrementalists. They believe in making moves on you an inch at a time. That's how they do. So they'll drop something 2 years from now, and then 2 years later they'll then bring it into fruition. That's what they do. They're incrementalism. That's how we got all this creeping crap and scams schemes Yeah, that's what it is. It's creeping, crap, and scams that we got, scam and scam on top of scam that we dealing with right now. But the 17 game regular season is something that they wanted because that one game represents a lot of money, a lot of money, a lot of money. So, okay, Swade's on the phone with Coach Payton, I imagine. Right now, he got
No,
a flip phone.
I'm talking to Brother John. I'm talking to Brother John. Where Brother John at?
You can't
Oh,
talk
yeah,
shit
man.
about
Hey, come on,
Brother
brother.
John. He got that together already, so you need to cut it out. He got that together.
Okay, my bad.
He called up here and it sounded like he was on Verizon towers, man. Cut it out.
He was
He
on
got
the
it
Apple.
fixed.
Go ahead on, Brother John. Go ahead,
All right,
Brother
Brother
John. Miss you,
John.
man. Call up in here.
Brother John upgraded the game the last time he was on the show. All right, so yeah, that's the thought. But 17 regular season game, it means that extra game they're gonna make a lot of money. I was looking at some of the reports and estimates how much the NFL was gonna make off that extra game, and it's really it's big. So eventually they want to completely do away with the preseason. They want that's really the big thing. So they chopping. They're gonna get this. They gonna chop it down one game. Eventually it's gonna be two games, and then they're gonna eliminate the
I
preseason
could take
altogether.
two preseason games is all, and in my opinion, this is just me, it's all you really need. Like, give me two. Don't have it where don't have no preseason games, because then what are the people that's trying to look for a job going to do? Or you just going to come into the season and the team's going to be half-assed, and then it's going to take maybe 4 or 5 games for them to get back to where they really need to be. Hey, I don't know, but I think we do at least need 2 preseason games. Huh?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, Swade. Like I said, eventually the long range game plan, they want to eliminate preseason altogether. I mean, that's what they want to do. And then you look at it, but look at college. College has no preseason, but they come prepared. And remember, college football is a lot older than professional football. College has been here. Football has been established in the country well before the professional, but NFL anyway.
They don't even get paid.
Right. So I mean, you won't talk about a whole nother creeping deal altogether. But anyway, but that's my thoughts on it. And we knew it was going to come, and eventually they're going to incrementally from now, maybe the next several years or so, they're going to start. Incrementalism is a real thing. That's how you get all you got right now that you don't like, incrementally doing it, and you're not paying attention. So I mean, that's what had happened. But 17 means that extra game is the Tennessee Titans. My thing to that is, listen, I'm not against it. The players fake like they come mad at it. You see Kamara said as dumb as you know what, and he talking mess about it, but he in the CBA. If you don't like it, don't play. I guarantee you're gonna take that money though. But it's dumb. Open up the extra roster spots is my thing. If you want that extra game, the roster stands at 53 active. Open up another 2 roster spots, make it 55, perhaps 56.
Balance that money out, huh?
Well, they have to come to a thing that had 2 more players on the active roster. But I'm saying the players, kick back on that extra game, Sway, is the fact that they talking about injuries. So, I mean, if that's the case, then open up active roster spots just in case the brace for that, so you can have extra players in case injury occurs. So, I mean, they adjusted the practice squad this past season in a way that, unlike the previous years, where people can add people there and they can actually take it and use it as an extended roster, the whole talent. So I mean, they were able to do some stuff right here. They got a few tweaks on it. That was a really good idea. But the active roster needs to go from 53 to perhaps 55. Add extra 2 players to deal with that tough stretch of games. So that's my thought process on it. And Swede, you want to add to that? Thank you, Brother Jerry, for that.
Add the extra possibly $15 million to the budget. Then you're definitely gonna have to raise the salary cap. We talked about it the other day. No more 8-8. Either you have a winning season or you gonna have a losing season.
That's right.
Gonna be a wrap.
Well, that's another. You mentioned that yesterday on the TSC Q&A live on Patreon show. Is that a lot of these topics, a couple of Saints topics we covered on TSC Q&A live, family. If y'all interested in that, go in the description section below and join our Patreon. We talk about shows on every Tuesday. We really go in. We had fun last night. We covered the football. We talked about boxing. We talked about Mike Tyson.
Take my hand off to you.
I take my hand off to you.
He beat Mike senseless that way. You talking about you supposed to be take your hat off to you, Mike. Mike said, I take Lennox Lewis, he's a hell of a fighter. Lennox Lewis is a hell of a fighter. I take my hand off to him. No. Mike, if you take your hand off to him, bro, how you gonna fight again? It's all right. I forgot. Now I'll just bite off somebody else's hand and put it on my own.
Mike is off the box. We had fun last night on the Patreon show, though. We had a good time. You're not lying. You're not lying. And I dropped a little knowledge last night, but that's a little something.
Sway dropped some knowledge on the coma on Patreon. Sway was going in, so there it is.
That's
so
right.
I mean,
Tasha was there.
That's right. That's right. Tasha was in the building as well. Revolt, what's up, my dog? Revolt, Lori, Revolt, what's up, Lori? Who that to Lori? Revolt Control, KB, and let me see, Tyrone Brock. And Tragic, what's up, Brett? Tragic's in the building as well. All right. So with that being said, fam, we're gonna share our screen and we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna just go over some brief summaries here. As we talked about, the name of the show is Saints Focus on the Draft and Improve the Team. Obviously, is the case because if you take a look at what the Saints are doing in free agency, it's not very much, and a lot of people saying it's simply because one of the key things New Orleans really needed to do was adjust the extensions of our two guys, Ramczyk and Lattimore. I think that could have added double-digit money to the Saints' book, so we can be able to reach out a little bit more. We didn't do that. We haven't done that officially right now, and we just kind of billing really cheap right now, And I think we kind of going in the great value section of town. But listen, I do like some of these moves, and we're going to summarize it so we can see exactly what's going on. Who that to you, Jesse Jackson? Big ups to you. Good to see you in the chat. What's happening, family? All right.
Live, baby.
Ramsey said, what's up, Ramsey? Big ups to you, fam. Much love. And Tasha says, Sway for president. Sway for president. Sway for president. There it is. All right, so
I know you're looking for the Popeye. I know where you put the Popeyes up there. I know you're about to.
No, I did that yesterday. I put the Popeyes.
No, Jerry said Sway got Popeye. Baby, I got Popeye.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. Yes, sir.
It's no secret, bro. It's no secret.
Straight booming. What's up, fam?
Oh, straight booming in the building. That's my dog. Straight up. It's no secret, and that the Saints definitely need to work on this defense. We don't want to hear nothing else. They gonna go out there and get a receiver. That's fine. Whatever. I need this defense to be on point, player. Straight up and down. We almost lost a lot of games last, huh?
Well, talk to me about that. What you need to see from the defense? What you trying to say?
No, we need that other side. We need a corner, we need a linebacker, and we need to plug that freaking hole up. Now this man, Kumite, what's his name? What's his name again? Got some water? What it is? Got some water? What it is? The dude from the Kansas City Chiefs. Come on, bro. What's his name? Move out the way.
No, what you mean move out the way? What are you talking about, Sway?
What is his name?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
The dude from the Kansas City Chiefs, the defensive tackle. Come on, man. What's the man?
Oh man, I forgot, man. You done screwed his name up.
Got some water.
It's Cass. How you pronounce it? I always pronounce this, man, till you start screwing it up.
Yeah, him.
I'm messing it up.
Yeah, y'all know. Yeah, you're him right there.
Casper 9. Tanah Casper 9. Nah, I ain't sneeze. I didn't sneeze.
Okay. Well, Tyrone got the 9. He said
Tyrone got the 9. No.
He out the 9?
No.
All right.
No, Casper 9. Anyway, not Tyrone got the 9. It's
Casper 9. All right.
Casper 9. There you go.
Tanu, look at that. Jesse Jackson said it. He looked like I didn't believe in him because I called him a great value player. And I called him a Sam's Choice player. The same way I feel about the other corner, TJ Carey, and all of them. But I'll tell you what, dude.
Sam's
Here, I
choice.
looked at his highlights, huh?
Sam's choice.
Sam's choice. You know what I'm saying? Check cold drink.
Check.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. So he looked pretty decent on his highlights, but of course it's his highlights. But he is a huge guy. He's like 6'8", 280? You say 260, something like that?
Yeah,
Man,
6'7", 290, 289, 290.
right. And you also mentioned, with our defensive line coach, that it may bring something out. He may teach him a couple of new tactics, new techniques. And, he may come out good on this Saints end. And he even told Kansas City no in order to come to the Saints because of the coaching and training that he may get here. So, all right, so I may be looking bad at him, may have called him wrong. He may be not great value, He may be all right, but right now he gonna be great value. He ain't gonna be Frosted Flakes. He gonna be what they call that thing? No, he ain't gonna be Fruit Loops. He gonna be Fruity Rings.
Fruit rings.
He gonna be Fruit Rings right now. Okay, but we shall see, man. I just think we definitely need corner linebacker.
He ain't gonna be Frosty Flakes. He gonna be Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, he gonna be a flake if he don't get it together. And that's all I want to hear, Q.
You got the Tony the Tiger Suede, and you got the a generic polar bear.
Or a penguin. You know what I'm saying?
A very poorly drawn penguin.
Yeah, it looks like somebody in kindergarten do that, but y'all ain't seen that picture. But I tell you what, that's all I want to hear from the Saints. I need to hear defense. That's all I knew.
Big and listen, Straight Booming. Congratulations to Straight Booming, man. And the whole Great Saint Think Tank is showing Straight Booming some love. He getting married in 10 days. Big ups to you, my brother. Good congratulations, man, to you. And man, great deal hearing that from my dog Straight Booming, man. Much love to you and the family, bro. Getting married in 10 days. Big ups to Straight Booming, man. Congratulations, brother. Getting married, that's a big step, brother.
Right, man. Hey, bro.
Very great.
Let me tell you, bro. Jump in the broom. Good job, brother. I wish y'all nothing but happiness forever and ever and ever, man. Tell the wifey, tell the queen, much love from the sports coma. You know what I'm saying? And I was supposed to tell 5 we had a show today. I forgot to tell 5. I sure was. Damn.
Well,
guys.
We'll bring it. We'll get 5 on. We'll do like a round table, get DC 5, everybody together. We have to set the schedule. Probably be something on the weekend when we get the panel together and we talk Saints and you're gonna hear all the wretched stuff that. What's up, DJ? Big ups to DJ as well. Hear all the wretched stuff that 5 be talking about, trying to convince me that Matty Icy Hot should be the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints after Drew Brees retired. That's what he been pushing. I said, you will never sell that to the Who Dat Nation, man. Why not, bro? He threw for 4,000, 5,000. And my dog Big Low is on here. Big Low will say, look at the numbers. And Matty Icy Hot's numbers aren't bad, but you the Atlanta Falcon quarterback, man. I don't want you over here.
Trust him.
Yeah, now you get Jameis, that's a little different. We got a rivalry with Tampa Bay and Carolina, but the biggest rivalry we have is with the Atlanta Falcons. That's like that's knockdown, drag out, battles. It's 2 rivals. Now we got several rivals, but 2 big ones that really get the Who Dat Nation going. It's the Atlanta Falcons rivalry and the Dallas Cowboys. So one going east and one going west. The one east is the Falcons. The one west is the Cowboys with Saints in the fight. That's all big time stuff. And you could throw the 49ers in there for historical record. But the reality at the end of the day, you will never sell the Who Dat Nation or the Great Saint Think Tank on Matty Icy Hot being your quarterback after Drew retired. Go ahead, Sway.
No, that's just like, when the United States was fighting Germany and then Hitler say, hey, United States, I would like to join y'all against Germany. Hell no, man. You think right where the hell you at, man? We don't want y'all. We don't want you, partner. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's like.
Yeah, that's insane. All right, thank you, KB. Appreciate KB with the super chat. Much love to you, my friend. Thank you for dropping that. Thank you, KB.
All right,
Big ups to you. Thank you. What's up, brother Tramal? Jamal in the building. What's up, fam? Good to see you as well. Much love to the family members. All right, so fam, let's get into it. We're going to share the screen with the family. We're going to go over some news, notes, and items. And we're going to start it off, man. Which one should we go? We'll start off and do this. We'll go over the Saints breakdown. Now, this comes from NFL.com. It shows the different moves of the teams in the NFC South. So as you can see, we'll start it off right here. As you see some of our rival teams, what are the moves that they're making in contrast to the moves that we're making? Who there to you, Anthony? Good to see you in the chat, fam. And thank the family members. Thank you, KB, once again for your super chat, and the family members for their Cash App as well. Appreciate that. That goes back into the platform to help build, and we do some good things here. All right, so Atlanta is the top team right there. As you can see, they signed Mike Davis from the Carolina Panthers. This is a very good signing, by the way. Mike Davis showed up big for Carolina when Christian McCaffrey went down. He was a big deal. He signs a 2-year contract, $5.5 million. I think Ty Gurley, his name is his game, it was on a 1-year deal. I think he's a free agent. But Davis is a serious running back threat as Terry Fontenot looking to build up this team. So you can see Lee Smith, who they acquired in the trade to help the tight end. Linebackers Brandon Copeland and Berkevius Mingo, the former LSU Tiger. Former Saint Eric Harris. Former Saint Eric Harris signed a 1-year deal. Cornerback Fabian Moreau is there. So with that being said, not much to talk. So we're going to move on to Carolina. All right, so you see a few moves right there. Dan Arnold signed a 2-year contract to go there as well. And not many other big news. Hassan Reddick was a pretty good signing, that player who can rush the pass. Denzel Perriman, a pretty good veteran lineman. Rashard Melvin's an older cornerback prospect. Nothing eye-popping about their signing period. Dan Arnold, the more notable former Saint, is moving into their tight end ranks there in Carolina. And, of course, we go to Tampa Bay. Now, what did Tampa Bay do? They signed everybody back. Leonard Fournette returned. He signed a 1-year deal to go back. They franchise tagged Chris Goodwin. They re-signed Gronkowski back. They got a few other people. Shaq Barrett resigned a massive 4-year deal for $68 million. They brought back Raheem Nunez Roches. Is that French for roaches? For roaches?
More than one? Roaches. Roaches.
Ndamukong Suh signed a 1-year deal. Lavonda Davis signed a 2-year deal. Kevin Minter, the former Carolina Panther, signs. And they got a kicker in Ryan Sokop who re-signed back with them as well. So Tampa Bay is pretty much what they did is re-sign most of their players back, added a few pieces here or there, and they're going to look to the draft. Now, if you look at the black and gold, you see Jameis Winston 1-year deal, 5.5 up to 12.5 million with incentives. Ty Montgomery was a really good sign. As you can see, some of these moves, mostly offensive moves. Jameis Winston, Ty Montgomery to bring him back into the fold. Alex Armah, the former Carolina Panther, 1-year deal as the new fullback, as upgrade over Burton, in my opinion. Nick Vannett replaces Josh Hill. Well, I ain't like Josh Hill leaving, man. I really did not. They should have. I would have put, if you needed money, I would have put Patrick Robertson in the street before I put Josh Hill in the street. That's just me. But they signed Nick Vannett to a 3-year deal, to be the backup tight end behind Adam Troutman, and they're expecting Vannett. Now, I did watch footage on Vannett before Swade flushes the toilet on him. But Vannett is a pretty good blocker, huge tight end. He's 6'6". He can really block very well. And he does. It's too late. He does catch the ball. He's not a Jimmy Graham of that sort, but they chop him down. He's a big old tight end, but he gets chopped down a lot. He need to use his stiff arm a little bit more. To be honest with you, you need to use that stiff arm more because cornerbacks dive at his legs to take him down. He needs to use that stiff arm a little bit more. James Hurts signed a 3-year deal as the backup offensive lineman just in case injuries occur. Tanab Kasperine finalized a 2-year deal to be the Kasperine. He signed a 2-year deal with the Saints. It voids after. Well, actually, the Saints can void the deal after the first year. There's a cutoff point there where the Saints can opt out if they don't like what they're seeing from Kasperine. They can opt out of it after the first year, but 2-year deal. Chief, and remember, this was big because Chiefs wanted Kasperine to come back. They wanted him back. He said, "No, I'm going to New Orleans." So he talked about that in the interview about him coming to New Orleans. And people don't know, he ain't a name that you would know, just like a Vannett or Armah, none of these guys. But the thing is, he's 6'7", 290 pounds. He can play inside. He can play outside. let's see where the Saints play this guy. You know, we did lose Sheldon Rankins. Is Casper Nine his replacement? People saying no. We don't know where Casper Nine's going. Let's think about that for a second. Don't say, well, Q, he's going to be the replacement for Trey Hendrickson. Not so fast, my friend. We got to see how the draft looks, because when you sign a 6'4", 290-pound guy that calls himself a defensive end, and he's an athletic freak, don't automatically assume that he'll play at the end position. I think the Saints would be moving him all around the line, and you could see this kid play inside as the Chiefs used him inside and outside. So think about that for a second. And then, of course, Swade saying defense. We need to get better. We got Casper Nine. Swade's not impressed. PJ Williams is back. Jerry's not impressed. So you got Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams is back and received the franchise tag and signed his 1-year tender. I wasn't impressed with that move. So we had everybody not too happy about some of these moves. But in the end, we'll see exactly how it is, because I think most of these moves will be accentuated by the draft. And in my opinion, there'll be some more moves that'll be made by the team as well moving forward. Now, let's take a look at the depth chart right now as well. Now, if you look at the depth chart, this is from a Saints Wire. They're going to show you what the Saints roster look like right now, you know, with the few signings that happened. Now, at the quarterback position, you can see right here, you know, at the quarterback, they got Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill, and of course the reserves of Trevor Siemian there. And of course, and he's even put Jameis ahead of Taysom. Before it was Taysom ahead. Even ESPN put Jameis Winston once he signed over Taysom Hill. Everybody knows that, you know, it's going to be a uphill battle for Taysom to win the quarterback position, but he doesn't lose either way you think about it. He gets onto the field either way. Jameis beats him out at the QB position. You're going to see Taysom's package. You're going to see the Taysom Hill package. You're going to see him running his little plays.
What did you say?
You're going to see the Taysom Hill package. You're going to see him running his plays. So, I mean, Sway, what did you do? Get your mind out the gutter, dog. What did you talk about? All right, let's keep it moving there. I wonder if Sway would say that. We'll bring that kind of You could actually put that one right there. That fits right there. All right, so running back situation. We got Elvin Kamara there. Latavius Murray. Latavius is still on the team. All right, so you still got Latavius Murray here. They didn't cut him. They didn't trade him yet. Ty Montgomery was re-signed a 1-year deal, as we showed you. Dwayne Washington was signed to a 1-year deal, and you still have Tony Jones Jr. as a reserve there on the practice squad. Fullback is Alex Armand. Tony Jones Jr. on the practice squad. What you mean, who? You don't know who Tony Jones Jr. is?
No.
Okay. Gotta look him up, Sway. And then you got Alex Armand, a fullback. And then, of course, I think the Saints will bring Shane Bertman as a person that'll probably compete with Alex Armand, but I think that's his job. So if you look at what they're saying about the running back situation, and of course, I mentioned here Trevor Siemian is the backup, but Trevor Siemian is a veteran guy that played in multiple teams. Remember, Trevor Siemian was a guy that, you know, he played for the Minnesota Vikings. He played for the Broncos. So, you know, this little guy here does provide value as a replacement a quarterback. Not much in my opinion, but, you know, if something happens, you can, you know, he's a veteran that can play and keep a team competitive in short stretches of time. Of course, the power and strength of the Saints offense is the running attack. It's not so much the quarterback, as you're starting to see articles leak out that Jameis Winston they're saying that he has to become a game manager and all this kind of stuff. And that's what we were saying about the Teddy Bridgewater role. He would be more of an athletic version of Teddy Bridgewater, what he did with the Saints. And they're going to bring a lot into fold. So when you do what you do, Latavius Murray, in my opinion, if you think about it, Latavius Murray is not going to get traded or released, in my opinion. I think he stays simply because right. And if you look at it, you got and remember, we had 4 active running backs. We started the season off with 4 active running backs and a fullback last year with Kamara, Latavius, Ty Montgomery, and Dwayne Washington. Now, Dwayne was on the C-19 list, but the Saints still kept his spot there as a running back. And I think that's because Coach Payton, you know, he used Dwayne Washington in the special teams just like he's going to use Ty Montgomery in the regular offense with Latavius. So I think that's a major part of the team moving forward is the strength. This is a very good running back room. And the Saints, this will be the central point, and this is accentuated by the fullback signing of Alex Armand, who will continue to bust. He will do a fantastic job for the Saints and probably their best fullback in a while in terms of athleticism, high motor, and what he brings. Plus, he's a phenomenal special teams player. So if you move on and you go to the tight ends, this is what you see. Adam Troutman, who the Saints are really high on Troutman. They were comparing this dude's ceiling to guys like to Kelsey, to Kittles from the 49ers. Adam Troutman. This is what the scouters were saying about him. Because if you go back and watch his college film.
Kelsey, who they compared who? Kelsey Grammer?
No,
Kelsey
not Travis Kelsey from the Chiefs. They were saying
Get out of here.
That's what they were saying the Troutman ceiling could be. That he can be as good as like George Kittles from the 49ers or Kelsey from the Kansas City. So they have high praise for this kid. And if you go back and watch his college film, excellent blocker, soft hands, can be, he a very good weapon. And now the Saints feel like he can be a big addition. And of course, when you have a quarterback like Jameis who's stepping in, the tight end could be a safety blanket. Well, you got an athletic tight end, and the sky's the limit for Adam Troutman. This will be really exciting. All the stuff we talk about, Adam Troutman, is going to be really exciting to see the tight end position come back to what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Now, we watched Jared Cook's slow, garbage, rusty-ass play for the last several years.
Not garbage.
Come on, bro. Cut it out.
Garbage.
The man came here, and he got free money. You go into the postseason, what they really spent $16 million on Cook is to represent in the postseason. He failed. Dropping passes.
Oh man, I was so high on Cook when he first got here. Oh, he come from the Raiders. I remember, I was an all-star, man. Jared Cook. That boy came here, he was moving like Voltron or something. That boy, I'm talking not the one with the Lions, I'm talking about the one with the Cars. The car Voltron. That's what he was moving. God damn, bro. But you know what? He made a few clutch catches. He made a few. He did do some things, bro. But
come on,
when it really counted,
we made $16 million we needed him for the playoffs, bro.
You're right, and you're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely correct. Because when it counted, bro, he didn't come through. He didn't come through when it counted. He made a lot of clutch plays in the regular season, but when we needed you, bro, you had alligator arms and Crisco hands, bro, and you move like the Tin Man without the oil. So
he was rusty and dusty, and he's gone. So we got Adam Troutman and Nick Vannett. This is a total different room. I think the Saints do add to this eventually. I think they do. I don't think they stick with this because the reserves are Garrett Griffin and Ethan Wolf. Garrett Griffin has been on the practice squad off and on with the team, but he always seems to get injured or something like that prevents him from making an impact. And Ethan Wolf been in the league for a couple of years now. And if you go look up any footage of Ethan Wolf, not footage, but pictures of him, it goes back to college. So when they write articles about Ethan Wolf, whatever, they put college pictures up there and the man been in the league for a couple of years. That show you that he ain't hitting on nothing. But Wolf is mostly just a blocking practice squad, lumbering tight end. Very little value, in my opinion, by studying the film on the man. No disrespect, right. It's just what it is. All right, so
Odin Force said Cook is trash, and then he's glad he's out.
I agree with Odin Force.
Right, and I want to add to that, no pun intended. Dude. You get it, trash, glass. All right, I'll be here all night, folks.
Trash bag.
How y'all like that joke?
Hate it.
All right, let's keep it going. Wide receiver room now. Of course, we mentioned, and this is a thing that, Traquan Smith, man. We've been blasting Traquan for a long time. The question was, where's Traquan Smith? Well, Traquan Smith arrived. Every time we talked about the Saints wide receiver room, we say Mike Thomas, we say Marquez Callaway, we say Deontay Harris. We even talk about Jawan Johnson. We jumped clean over Traquan Smith, the most disrespected member of the team. This man really stepped up last year, had his best year as a pro, learned how to catch the ball inside. Now he will take his natural position at being the outside wide receiver to stretch the field in the Saints offense. If you go back to his college film, if you go back to Traquan Smith's college film, this is what he was doing the best. He's now a solid NFL veteran now. Sean Payton's going to give him an opportunity to compete opposite of Mike Thomas. He has the speed. He now has the experience. Can Traquan put together a Trey Hendrickson style productive year? Maybe let's see. Let's hopefully he can put together an excellent year on that other side. And I think with Jameis Winston and Traquan's field stretching ability, you add guys like Marquez Callaway, who's a good third wide receiver, and Deontay Harris, wherever the Saints put him at. And then, of course, Juwan Johnson, in my opinion, should be converted to a tight end to add along with Troutman and Vanette. And then you have LaJordan Humphrey, who's still there as well. And, of course, I think the Saints will add to this. But interesting, with the wide receiver room as well. So a lot of pluses in the wide receiver room with the Saints. But we often forget about Traquan Smith. And I don't think Sean Payton replaces him. You never know in the draft. You might take if Terrace Marshall falls to you. If he's 6'3", burning up at 4.38. Not to mention Racey McMath was running 4.3 something or other. All three of the LSU wide receivers were 4.3 guys. So like I said, they've
coming here.
Well, who knows, Wade? We'll find out one way or the other.
I know they're not coming here.
Okay, you talked to Peyton. As Peyton told you he ain't drafting no LSU guys this year.
Hold on, he calling now. Hold on, I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Go ahead, Q. I'm gonna talk.
All right, okay. What's up, Matthew? Big ups to you, man. Matthew Washington, who that to you, fam? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining us. All right, offensive line. All right, the starters from left to right: Armstead, Pete, McCoy, Ruiz, and Ramczyk. Now you can switch this because obviously McCoy will flip-flop with Cesar Ruiz. The Saints didn't draft Cesar Ruiz with the first-round draft pick last year so that they can play him at right guard. They're going to switch him to the center position and him and McCoy. So he'll play center. McCoy would then switch to the right guard position, which I'm looking forward to that. Okay, Sway just confirmed it. Coach Payton said they're not taking him. Okay, James Hurst was the key reserve. The Saints are still trying, and they're interested in getting back Nick Easton for whatever reason. But Ethan Greenwich last year looked absolutely terrible. Derek Kelly didn't get much opportunity, and they're high on Kelvin Throckmorton. I can see the Saints perhaps getting an offensive lineman in a draft, perhaps another tackle. They do have a lot of picks. Yeah, Sean Payton's going to build his offensive line, so get ready for that. The specialists change now with Will Lutz struggling last year before getting on footing. Really struggle. Hopefully, I know you'll call Will Lutz a return. Zach Wood is still under a long-term deal, and Blake Gillikin becomes your new punter when Tommy Morstead is gone. 2000, what would Morstead join the Saints? Morstead's gone. And that we talk about Drew Brees, but Tommy Morstead is also gone. Two of the longtime Saints are no longer here.
You know what, Q? I think people do. I'm not gonna say y'all don't realize how serious, much of an impact he made on that special team. You're not going to get those nice punts where they fall in between the 5 and the goal line. You're not gonna get, some of those touchbacks. You're not gonna get those nice punts. Those punts. Oh my gosh, bro! Those like 50-something yard punts. It's just not gonna be there. And you know what? I'm not gonna front. I haven't seen Blake Gillikin play. I have not. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, he's not Tommy Morstead, bro. He's not Tommy Morstead. He's just not. So you're really gonna have an impact on that special team. You're gonna miss that guy, Morstead. Shout out to Morstead, man. You're always fam, bro. Just don't go sign with the Falcons, because if you do, I'll never forgive you, bitch.
Well, I don't know where you end up going, but Terry Fontenot is out there, and we have yet to see as former Saint player recently of this team go there. Of course, you still have Tyler Davison, who went out there and as an interior defensive lineman for him after leaving the Saints. So, I mean, that's how they do. Some of them do that. Like I said, they're free agents, bro. They go where they want.
That's their revenge. That's their revenge signing right there when they do that. But
most of the time, it is. That's true.
Yep. But I think Morstead loves us enough not to do anything like that. He wants to keep his good vibe with New Orleans. So,
yeah, you might have a point on that. We'll see, man. And it might not matter anyway if he was kicking like he was kicking last year. That might actually help us. All right, now going to the defensive side of the just keeping it real, man. Defensive line right now is where it's at. As you can see, the starters are Cam Jordan, David Onyemata, Shai Tuttle, Marcus Davenport, reserves are Carl Granderson, Tanah Casper, who they just signed, Malcolm Roach, Jalen Dalton, Ryan Glasgow, who actually played pretty well last year. Dalton, you didn't see any much of him because he's 6'6", 300+ pound defensive interior lineman, big guy, but he was hurt last year. Noah Spence hurt last year. Christian Ringo sounded like he belonged with the Beatles and not the Saints. And Marcus Willoughby, this dude right here was another practice squad guy they picked up from Baltimore. None of these guys seen any actions. That's why there's a lot of question marks when you lose two crucial interior defensive line. We talking, you lost Malcolm Brown and Sheldon Rankins. And that's why I asked the question is what position. Now they got Casper 9 marked as an edge rusher, but he's 6'7", 290. That's an interior guy. So I mean, I would rather see what that when they put the equipment on and they go into training camp or whatever. I would love to see where this Casper 9 guy lines up at. I really do. I'm thinking, is this an interior move right here? Even though they got him as edge, could this be, a move where they're trying to replace Rankins with this Casper 9 character? Is that what's going on? Because the Chiefs played him at interior line. They moved him at end in certain package. They had him on the inside as well, too. He's 6'7". You bat passes down. You're trying to throw over his head. It's a plus having a guy, but he also has to be disruptive as well. So I got question marks about Casper 9 and where the Saints tend to play him. But we definitely need some more help on the defensive line as well. Swade talked about linebackers. We need linebackers help. Demario Davis is the dude right now. And then there is all question marks. Chase Hansen.
I haven't seen enough of Zach Bond to really. I don't think y'all satisfied with Zach Bond, but I haven't seen enough of him to really make a decision on Zach.
Well, I mean, you're right, because he hadn't really showed that much. Now, he had a few flash plays and special teams, but Saints haven't put him in the position, in my opinion. Not enough time. I mean, just not enough footage from this past season to make to say, okay, Zach Bond's going to be the perfect guy next to Demario Davis.
Right. Well, he's trash. Either he's trash or he's good. I haven't seen enough to actually get a good opinion on this guy.
Right. But a lot of people feel like that, though. Zach Bond, Caden Ellis, these guys are terrific athletic guys. They just don't know enough about the defense to be a solid contributor. And Chase Hansen, Andrew Dowell, Wynton McManus, these guys are practice squad players. Peyton's high on Chase Hansen, who he converted from a safety to a linebacker, who's a pretty decent, all right, special teamy guy. But really what tore the Saints up linebacker and had them unified was Quan Alexander's trade last year, who word on the street, the Saints want to bring Quan back once he's healthy to compete. So, I mean,
go ahead,
Sway.
I just don't trust anybody on my defense named Chase.
Why?
Because he always chasing. He ain't never tackling.
You might need to rename PJ Williams to Pete Chase Williams or whatever. But anyway, let's move to the Saints. They got the defensive backs, of course, safety. They got Malcolm Jenkins, Marcus Williams, and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. This guy has Chauncey Gardner as a safety. I don't think Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I don't think Chauncey, because Jenkins is entrenched at one safety position. Marcus Williams tagged. Ultimately, they'll work out a multiple-year deal where Marcus Williams remain with the team for several seasons. Chauncey Gardner be relegated. And I think Dennis Allen keeps him at the nickel, at that modified nickel cornerback position spot, which because he's perfect for that. I don't see him moving them out of that position there.
Where did we find Chauncey? Where did we find him, Q?
Florida. They drafted him out of Florida. There are a couple of players that's playing right now that mirror his game. I want to say the fourth round. Third is it that
was a beautiful pick. If we could find, I tell you what, we find see, that's the stuff I'm talking about from the Saints scout team, man. You went find Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. And that's the kind of people we end up picking up, which is a good pick, man. This dude has the potential to be one of the best corners ever, man. Well, he's playing nickel right now, but he has the potential to be a nice corner. I know some people may say a nice safety.
I mean, he's a safety, but he playing that cornerback position for the Saints. But a lot of people would love to see him at the safety position. I think he would be
Right.
better
I
there.
love that guy, man. I love his play. I love his attitude, man. I love that. I love that guy, bro. I love that guy as a player, man. He's awesome, bro. He's awesome. I think that's my favorite defensive player is Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. You know, and not only the fact that he's good, but he's capable of getting in these receivers' heads, man. Oh my God, love that. You know, I love that, man, and I just love his play. He reminds me of a football Charles Barkley, or no, Dennis Rodman. That's what y'all call him, Dennis Rodman of football.
Without the hair, with all the
Without the
color.
hair, right.
And the Saints could still need
Shout
some
out
help.
to you.
They could still use some help in a safety back there in the safety position, a young pick or a draft pick perhaps, because really if somebody gets hurt back there in the safety room, and of course people saying, well, Q, what about DJ Swearinger? The Saints could reach back and bring DJ Swearinger back on a cheap deal. They did it before, they did it last year. And I don't see them, a reason why they wouldn't do it this year once the dust settles. But I think longevity speaking, you want to probably address the safety position in the draft. And remember, we drafted Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with the 4th round pick that year. Then the 5th round pick, we took Saquon Hampton out of Rutgers. And the Saints put Hampton in the street, what was it, last year or the year before last? I forget. He's with the Jets now, but he was another guy that had potential, and the Saints just gave up on him. So we need to look at replacing the safeties, and they got a lot of really good safeties in the draft that could be futuristic moves for the Saints. And remember, don't be surprised. Let's say, for instance, Saints take a safety with the 1st or 2nd round pick, and they'd be like, "Why we take a safety? We got whatchamacallit." Because Malcolm Jenkins could be very well gone after this year. The Saints could very well move. They're gonna move on from Malcolm Jenkins next year. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You're gonna systematically see some, and of course, DeMario has 3 years on his contract. Cam got 3 remaining. You're gonna see a transition on the defensive side as the Saints move to younger players. These next couple of drafts are gonna show that the Saints are gonna transition into a younger football team with key veterans at certain positions. So there's going to be some learning, situation, but they got to develop, and donate resources to the secondary, man, especially in the safety position. Because the only reserve you have currently is JT Gray back there. And I like Gray, he's a special teams guy, but he ain't ready for any really serious action when it comes down to playing in the secondary, in my opinion. You look at the cornerbacks, Lattimore, who's operating right now. They need to work out an extension to get Lattimore that. Of course, Lattimore dealing with those legal issues. I think he'll come up out of that. We got Patrick Robinson, who I think should have been cut. He's dealing with this guy always having hamstring issues. He's always hurt. He's not around. And when he's there, he had a good game. One of the games he played, he had a pretty decent game. And he does some stuff when he's available, but he's 30, he's mid-30s right now. He can't repetitively and consistently have hamstring issues. I'm just tired of it. We need to move on and donate some more resources to find somebody else. Get a young veteran cornerback. There's several out there. Darqueze Dennard. What's his name? Fitzpatrick. There are many different veteran guys that you can get to come in and play the Patrick Robinson role. They're keeping them, whatever. But I just think that's a bad look. And of course, the reserves of PJ Williams, who should be listed as a safety and not a cornerback. So he needs to switch these two right here. If you be honest with me, you don't need Chauncey Gardner-Johnson listed as a safety. Chauncey Gardner needs to come back to the cornerback side. PJ Williams needs to be a safety because PJ Williams is a major liability as a corner. I know from a safety standpoint, he's also a coverage liability, but as a safety, he's going to be responsible for placing hits. Cornerback covers, the safeties, they also do some coverage, but they lay down the smackdown. He's a good tackler. Really, I don't want PJ Williams on my team, but it is what it is.
You know what, bro? I'm about to do this. This is what I'm about to do. I'm about to start a PJ Williams party. We're going to have the PJ Williams party. Because you know what? And we've been bashing pathetic jackass, a.k.a. PJ. I'm about to be on PJ's side, Q. All right? I'm about to start the PJ Williams campaign for 2021. All right? The bandwagon is now open. I'm pretty sure PJ is listening to us all the time. He's sick and tired of hearing us. Just like we were sick and tired of his play, he's sick and tired of hearing us bashing him all the time. So PJ is about to have one outstanding year this year. He's about to pick his game up. He's about to be on like level 10 with it. He's about to level up with it. And he about to be he might make it to the Pro Bowl this year. P.J. Williams is making it to the Pro Bowl this year.
Absolutely not. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Yeah. You bet. Yeah. Whatever. Because PJ Williams is not going to no Pro Bowl. You need to cut that out. And if PJ Williams tired of us lambasting him, PJ is the reason why we sick. You think we up here sick because we want? We sick. He's the genesis point. He's the jump off point. He's a zero time reference for why people sick.
He said he coming. Hey, Peyton said he put him back on a team for a reason. He said he see him in practice. We don't. So I'm going to start the P.J. Williams campaign. P.J. Williams about to do his thing this year. Straight up, P.J. Let's go. I got you, dog. Come on, man. My dog pre-burnt. You got this.
Pre-burnt. But he said he's sick of the great Saint think tank and Who Dat Nation lambasting him. But he's the reason why we sick. Start doing better. Study. Get your ass in there and study. Go to Suede. I'm serious. Before all this stuff broke out, they used to have cornerback universities and stuff like that where you would go and work on your craft or skill. PJ made $2 million. He got paid $2 million this season. PJ can hire somebody or hire a former cornerback to come in and give him instruction on how to improve his game. He's not. He has very minute improvement throughout his years. It's like, okay, you can study the film, and these are things that are very correctable. PJ has the size. He has it. He does have decent speed. He ain't no guy that has amazing speed to keep up with you. But a lot of PJ's technique issues could be cured and fixed. They could be remedied. It's him. He's the reason why you keep seeing the same stuff year after year. And that's why people, even though Coach Payton says, I watch him in practice, you don't see him. Okay, I'll give you that, Coach. You see him in practice. But guess what? We see his ass on the field during game day every damn day, every game. So, that don't, if he practice.
PJ will progress. He's going to, I'm predicting this. He's progressing this year. And action go speak louder than words. PJ about to show y'all what's happening. Don't worry about it. The action speak louder. When he get on the field, my dog P. Williams. Hold on, what's his first name anyway?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, man. PJ, what's his name? Kenneth Lamar. That boy named Kenneth Lamar Williams. Now, where the hell did PJ come from?
Because that's pre-burnt junior. That's what that is. Pre-burnt junior. That's what it stands for. But look what Tragic said. Tragic, what's up, Tragic? Tragic said, how many turnovers do PJ need to cause for Big Q to stop picking on him? Well, listen, bro. It's not about that, bro. It's not about him causing, you know what I'm saying? I just he said picking on him. Bro, the man is constantly getting roasted. And it's like, okay, I listen, I don't want to see the man get roasted, okay? I'd rather just sit him down so I don't have to look at that. I don't want to see him get roasted.
How many turnovers he need to catch? That was the question. How many turnovers he need to catch before you leave my mans alone, son?
Okay. How many turnovers that he needs to collect?
How many turnovers he needs this year?
All right. Okay, Suede. Okay, I got it. All right, so.
No, we asking you.
You going to let me answer the what? You going to let me answer?
And PJ listening. PJ listening right now. Come on, listen, PJ. Go ahead,
okay. PJ, okay, I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do. If PJ Williams can get us 5 interceptions.
5 interceptions, not just turnovers.
Because I could say 7 or 8, but I know he ain't gonna do that. He gonna drop half the ones. He dropped half the ones that come to him, and he got the sticky gloves on. So if he gets 5 interceptions and has 3 forced turnovers, like a fumble or something like that, it collectively 7 or 8 turnovers next year. I ain't got nothing to say about PJ. Okay, I'll leave PJ Williams alone.
5 interceptions. God damn, Q, you're asking for a lot. Jesus.
He's on the field a lot. He's on the field the majority of the time, bro. He's on the
5 field. Turnovers. 5 interceptions.
He gets 8. I'll put it down. Make it simple. If he gets 8 turnovers, whether that's interceptions, fumbles, whatever, we good. I'm good with that. But I know PJ
even
forced fumbles, all that. I would. He's doing his job. I don't expect him to be perfect, but man, listen. You watch the footage like I watch it. You know that man not improving this game like he's supposed to over the past. Now, he could come into this offseason because he finally pissed off and hearing people talking about him because he finally saying, listen, I got to take it even more seriously than what I was doing before. But I'm saying, you look at the technique. The man, it was a 3rd-round draft pick out of Florida State. He was, matter of fact, I think he was wasn't he the MVP in that championship game in Florida State? Wasn't he the MVP in that game? Listen, when PJ Williams came out, he was predicted to be better than Ramsey. That's right.
Oh, yeah?
They said BJ Williams was predicted to be better than Jalen Ramsey. What happened there? What happened there? PJ Williams is not about the coach. It's PJ Williams. He has to take his job seriously, man. He got to spend some money and get somebody to help you with your damn footwork before you get to training camp. Start learning how to study film better. You can clean up a lot of these issues that you have. And this is like, it's all this stuff is correctable. It's up to him to take it serious. So it's not about me picking on him. But if you give me, bro, you're giving me material to blow you apart. You give me ammunition when you get out there and get turned around and then you mistakenly make a play on the ball and throw your arms up like, I don't know, that you just made a, you mistakenly batted that ball away. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all see the same stuff I see. So I mean, man, come on.
He ready though. This year he ready, bro. The man ready. He clown. He you know what I'm saying? He was in the club the past years.
Bro, listen, I ain't the only one. Sweet, I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one.
You ain't the only one.
You asked Jerry.
I'm the only one.
You said it too. Now all of a sudden you and Tragic, Tragic been on that. He trying to protect PJ every now and again.
Tragic too. Tragic. We part of the PJ party. We started the PJ party, man.
You Warren Easton guys are something else, man. I tell you what.
You know what I'm saying? It's the PJ party, man. We starting it up. You know what I'm saying?
Tragic says Ramsey was a 1st-round pick. PJ was the 3rd-round pick. Come on, Q. No, bro. Go back and look it up. They were saying when PJ was coming out of there, they were picking PJ to be better than Ramsey. Now, ultimately, you now looking at it from revisionist history, making that comment. But if you go back and research it, I remember that they were projecting when PJ was coming into the league, they were saying that when it was all said and done, that PJ he's going to be the guy. He was going to be the guy that was going to be the top cornerback, not Ramsey. But obviously, you've seen with revisionist history, Ramsey is by far better than PJ Williams. Why? Because PJ Williams is not. I ain't gonna say he's totally garbage. He got a lot of stuff that he needs to clean up, and I don't see him cleaning it up like he's supposed to. That doesn't mean this year he can't.
You don't think he's totally garbage?
I don't think he's totally garbage. I don't think he's totally
all
garbage.
Right, we getting somewhere.
Now the reason why I say he's totally garbage is because for you to be totally garbage, whatever you do, I don't think you're gonna be. You just a lot of that with some of these guys, it's luck, right? Some of these stuff with some of these guys is luck. But PJ got that. He got the I'm gonna tackle you with attitude. He loves to tackle. I like that about PJ's game. But it's the coverage stuff. You suck at it. Work on it and get better at it. That's not saying he can't get that this year because Coach Richard is coming in. Maybe Richard can speak something to him that Glenn couldn't. So, I can see he might have an opportunity to improve. We'll see. But my thing is, you go over the past trending behaviors of PJ Williams. You ain't see PJ Williams doing no great and fantastic stuff. I mean, he'll get in there and make tackles, but PJ, at the end of the day, they switched PJ from cornerback to safety because he was so bad at cornerback.
God damn.
That's why they moved him to safety. They moved him to safety because he failed at the cornerback position. That's why they converted him to a safety. They was trying to find a role for PJ.
God damn it.
I'm keeping it real. Y'all see the film. I got the film behind me. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, it's up to PJ, man. PJ,
I'll tell you what.
Us bombing on his ass, then get your ass out there and perform better so we don't have to be sick of you watching you get burnt all the time. And Sway making jokes about his jersey being pre-burnt. And then I got to create graphics with smoke on his jersey and shit, selling his jersey for 99 cents.
Hey, my dog PJ Williams got highlight film.
Come on, Tragic.
You know what? Huh?
No, I'm just yelling.
My
yelling
dog
at
PJ Williams got 2019 highlight film. Y'all need to go watch PJ Williams highlight film
What is
and
about a
check
minute
him
long?
out. No, about 5 minutes. 5 minutes long. PJ Williams highlight film. Go
Whatever.
check my dog out, you heard me?
And right behind that, check out Patrick Robinson's highlight film. All right, so so this is the thing. We got to get better play out of PJ, no doubt about it. But you got other reserves there, Grant Haley, Pale Grant Haley, Keith Washington Jr. These are guys that have some promise, and of course the Saints need to donate some resources there as well. Perhaps a young veteran, some draft a few players, defensive backs there as well. In the secondary is a major concern, an issue of concern with me this year. So, like I said, PJ Williams, man, y'all know, just like I know, PJ Williams need to get that together, man. All right, now, so let's look at this. Will be the final article right here from the family members. The Saints, the best free agent cornerbacks remaining. This is written by our good friend Bob Rose over Sports Illustrated. Bob dropped this one not too long ago, and he was basically covering New Orleans Saints expect to address the cornerback position with a high draft choice. What remaining free agents are available at this position? So, drafting a cornerback is something interesting, but let's see what Bob Rose has to say about it. Cornerback became a huge position of need for the Saints when they released Janoris Jenkins for salary cap reasons. The team still has three-time Pro Bowler Marshawn Lattimore, but Lattimore was arrested over the weekend on a charge of receiving stolen property. Those charges are unlikely to affect Lattimore's status for 2021 season. It could result.
What did he do? What did he do, Q? I'm sorry.
He received
stolen property.
They're saying that according to the report, that he was in the vehicle or not, and he was supposed to tell them about they didn't tell him about a gun that was in the vehicle and all this kind of foolishness. Just a bunch of nonsense, man. So I mean, he is obviously not his weapon, but it's always gonna go. You don't know who the hell these other assholes were that was in the vehicle with Lattimore. I swear he was in there with three people with no names. None of their names are being. It's all about him. So that's what I'm saying. Something's funny. Right. It's
like you didn't know Michael Vick's. You don't know Michael Vick's people name. You just know Michael Vick.
Right. It's all Lattimore. Lattimore was sitting in the passenger seat, and the vehicle was driving itself. And he got. I mean, come on, man. There were, according to what I know about it, with two or three other people in the vehicle with him. But you don't see none of their goddamn names in none of these reports. You don't see none of their names. It's Marshawn Lattimore, 4th degree felony, or whatever this nonsensical madness is. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. But anyway. What Bob Rose saying is it more likely wouldn't result. It could result in a suspension for a few games for the league. And certainly isn't a good look for the star defensive back entering the contract year. Behind Lattimore, there's a cause for concern at the position. The Saints resigned defensive back PJ Williams, who has versatility and is an adequate off ball. He just being nice, man. That's just Bob's how he writes. Is an adequate off ball defender, but is a liability in man coverage. Now, see, that's when he's saying what I'm saying. He's just saying it nice. I'm rough. I'm rough and rugged. I'm saying PJ Williams is that I ain't gonna say garbage. He's trash, man. PJ can improve. I ain't gonna say I would say Ken Crawley is trash. You know what I'm saying? I would call Ken. That's a silver trash can to me. But PJ Williams is not garbage, man. PJ Williams, if he can fix these damn fundamental issues, he could be a decent cover corner, and he could learn how to cover. I'm
looking at the highlights. He right there. Man. And he putting the hat on these boys.
Man, that's what 10 plays out of a full season. And I'm like I said, man, I watch PJ play all year long. He could be so much better if he work on the technique. He looking at the wrong stuff. You ain't supposed to be looking at their feet, the wide receiver's feet. Deion Sanders, who came from the same university he did, told you that. He said you don't pay attention to wide receivers' feet. You pay attention to their hips. If they can't fake you with the hips, they can't, you know what I'm saying? If you would know where they're going by paying attention. That's how Deion was able to cover them. But PJ, instead of paying attention to the fundamental stuff that his boy said from his university, said the greatest cornerback of all time, he just keep looking at the feet. And then he gets grabby. Then he grabbed the guy because he know he can't cover him, which always results in him getting flagged. So you see Matty Icy Hot and the rest of them, when they see PJ Williams on the field covering somebody, they go right at the dude PJ guard because they know he can't cover up here. So I mean, he's a lot. What you're not a cornerback if you can't cover, bro. I mean, man, even you put PJ in man in zone coverage. In zone coverage, if you put the film on with PJ in zone coverage, the guy shakes PJ out of his position. And then usually pursuing players to make tackles. Every now and then you'll see him come up and make hits. But even in zone, he's not really that great of a zone coverage. So if you look at the zone and the man-to-man, he just stinks because he's not paying attention to the right stuff. In zone, he stinks less, but he's just, I mean, what cornerback that can't, if you can't cover nobody, you're not a cornerback. You're not. And he's not a great zone corner, and he's a super shitty man-to-man cover.
Hey, bro, Jesus Christ.
I'm saying, what can I tell you?
But you want this man to get 8 turnovers. You want this man to get 8 turnovers.
It ain't about what I want. It's about what he getting paid to do. I'm pretty sure they ain't paying him to sit up there and stink like a burnt pile of trash. I can tell you that much. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired. Wait, listen. I'm tired of him getting burnt. I'm tired of him getting burnt, bro. I'm tired of smelling burnt trash on the field every day, every damn game. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sick of the aroma of burning trash. I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I'm tired. Look what Jerry was saying. Pathetic jackass. You see it's not just Q picking on him. Like Q, you singling that dude out. No, I don't single out no damn body. If you stink, you stink. I'm going at you. I don't care if you Drew. Y'all know I don't play that game. But PJ Williams, I like PJ. I always give PJ props. But I'm tired of watching PJ get burned all the time. I'm sick of it. And he has.
All right, we got it this year though. Q, he gonna have it this year.
All right, bro.
He gonna have it.
Tragic. What is going on today, bro? What is going on, my dog? Tragic. Tragic says $2 million is not that much. Are you kidding me? Tragic must be worth $50 million up here, sitting up here saying that. Come on, Tragic.
Still ain't that much to no NFL players, man.
Man, $2 million.
That's like $2,000 to us.
Come on, bro.
Ain't that much.
Tragic told me, man, Q, $2 million ain't that much. So it's a bargain. So that's what it is. So you mean to tell me that we can't go out and get Darqueze Dennard, who's a better cornerback than PJ Williams, for $2 million?
I think we got a good player for $2 million.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna just keep reading the article. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Most expect to say to select a cornerback with an early round draft choice. There are several potential stars available for what it looks like a deep draft class at the position. Surprisingly, there's still several cornerbacks available. Now you look at it, AJ Abouyaye, who's another guy who, in my opinion, is overpaid. He had some decent time when he's with Jacksonville. That's when you had Jalen Ramsey and Abouyaye in Jacksonville, and he was a good complement to Ramsey, a good second cornerback. But he is looking for big dough. Wherever he went, he gets paid. I don't think this is a good fit with the Saints because I don't think he works for the Saints for cheap, and whoever they got to get got to be economical. Of course, that's what he mentioned. He talks about Abouyaye is 6 feet tall, 191. He is a physical guy as well. He has some ball skills, but the price is wrong. It ain't price is right on this one. Bashard Breeland, better cornerback for PJ Williams. So you mean to tell me, now look at the people that Bob Rose is putting together, family. And I'm telling y'all as well, is Bashard Breeland better than PJ Williams? Y'all put one in the chat. Laurie says PJ is garbage. Thank you, Laurie. Come on, Tragic said he's a safety, not a corner. Come on, after he fed Tragic. That Tragic, what's wrong, bro? What's going on over here?
What you mean?
Tragic.
Hold on, look.
Tragic.
But Miss Sexy Black said he might shock you, Q.
But I've said I agree with that. I say, listen, Coach Richard's here. He could probably get something more out of PJ. I agree with you. I said that. But what I'm saying is, it's up to PJ Williams to get this right. He had all that stability over the last 4 years, and he's still getting burned. Now he could. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes. But Tragic
wasn't built a day, baby.
Yeah, but it wasn't a day, Sway. It'd been over 4 years. It's been over 4 years.
Equal 1 day.
Oh,
4 years equal 1 day.
All right. Okay, I got you. And then this is the thing here. I want to say about what my dog Tragic is saying. He said he's a safety, not a cornerback. That's what my dog Tragic is saying. But Tragic, come on here, Warren Easton. But Tragic, Jazzy Jeff and over here. Yeah, what he said. You heard what he said.
Yeah, what he said. Tell about that gun line, boss.
You heard what he said. All right, but he failed at cornerback before they changed him to safety. That's what I'm saying, Tragic. He said he's a safe. No, He's a safety now because PJ's technique is bad. His fixable stuff. It's not like he can't do it. I'm telling you, it's very fixable. You could fix PJ's coverage issues, but it's up to PJ to understand that. Now I'm gonna read some guys off the list here that Bob Rose is putting up here, and he puts Bashard Breeland, who was with the Chiefs last year, and prior to that, Bashard Breeland was with Carolina. I think he played with the Redskins. But this is a solid cornerback. All these guys that you mentioned, and Bashard Breeland, you can get him for $2 million. You know what I'm saying? Tramal said PJ is a safety hazard. But listen, what I'm saying is this. All these guys put one in the chat, family. Y'all listen, is Bashard Breeland better than PJ? Put one in the chat. Who that King, who that to you says one. He puts one in the chat. Do y'all think Bashard Breeland is better than PJ Williams? And would he take $2 million? These guys would take $2 million. Then let's look here. Garyon Conley. Is Garyon Conley better than PJ Williams? This is a former first-round draft pick who played with the Houston Texans, and he was a first-round pick out of Ohio State. Now, Sean Payton should be looking at this kid because obviously love Ohio State guys. Why not reach at Garyon Conley? Conley
That's
would
the
take,
gun line. Tell him about the gun line, Bob.
Sorry.
and Garyon Conley would definitely take a $2 million contract. So is Conley better than PJ Williams? He got a higher ceiling. You know, so he's a former first-round draft pick, 4 years removed. He knows Laddie Daddy. You know, he's Ohio State. You know, Coach Payton love Ohio State cornerbacks.
But the real question is, does he know how to give depth? See,
No.
See, if he can't give depth, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
See,
That's
you're right.
He can't dap. He can't dap. That's why he probably ain't gonna make it.
I'll just let you know.
Oh,
but you make good points. You make good points, bro. I just feel, I definitely feel, bro. PJ about to step it up this year. He about to step it up this year, man. And you know, he's sick and tired of hearing us talking about him and bashing him. And I feel that in my Houda spirit, bro. And like, you know what I'm saying, my man Trazy say, man, this dude is a versatile safety. You're a versatile safety.
How you telling the man versatile? He only do one thing. He don't even do it well. He's not even a great. I mean, he can't play the corner position. You're only versatile if you can do more than one thing well. How is he versatile?
Play corner, you know what? You just wait and see. That boy gonna step up in his corner game too. He gonna start doing the washing machines. You know what I'm saying? And getting that weight. You know when you twist your waist and have your foot stepping too. I forgot what they call them things. But he gonna be training on that to get his footwork going. Man, he gonna be all right, bro. PJ about to get his Rocky training on, man. It's about to get on. Now if we get Richard Sherman, then hey, you know what I'm saying? Say PJ, bro. You know, it's all good.
Well, you know, to me, the definition of versatile says able to adapt or be adapted to many different functions or activities. Changeable and constant. Is that define PJ Williams?
Yep. How many years PJ been with the Saints?
Over 5 years now.
Okay. If he was worthless and wasn't nothing, he'd have been gone.
I hear you, Sway. And then also,
I'm just saying.
I hear
Am I lying? Is that a fact?
If he was worthless, he's been gone. I mean, I can't explain that because you still got guys.
If he was worthless and was not good,
I think
been gone.
No, bro. I think PJ is a relationship of comfort with the Saints. The Saints, instead of doing any crucial, that's all it was, because instead of doing any real research on some of these other cornerbacks out here, they just picked up the phone and said, "You want a job? He go $2 million. We're gonna bring you back."
The same
it's
team.
A relationship of comfort. Come on, man. PJ ain't paid that well, but he should have been a guy that you re-signed. Come on,
you just said it.
How do you explain Patrick Robinson being here then, Sway?
They felt comfortable enough to let Josh Hill go and keep pay PJ Williams.
Bad decision, right? You agree with that?
Hey, I mean, obviously he's doing something. Something PJ got that PJ do. And as I look at these highlights, man, PJ ain't be on point.
Man, you cut it out. Hey. You looking at highlights, bro. What about go look at the lowlights? Try that one.
Huh?
Go dig.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
let me
heard
see
me.
if they got. Let me see if they got them.
Go dig up the lowlights. And you'll see all the lowlights. Now, it's saying he has some some
PJ.
plays out there, but it's far and few in between. That's why people are tired of seeing PJ Williams out here. Not like I said, he can improve under a different secondary coach, but it's up to PJ Williams. All right, here go the rest
All
of the
right,
people
here
Bob
we
Rose talk about. Richard Sherman
bad
is another
plays,
guy.
bad plays by PJ Williams.
How,
And it
how long is
is
that tape? An hour? Richard Sherman.
35 seconds.
Oh, 35 seconds, please. All right, here, Richard Sherman. Here's Richard Sherman's here. 6-time Pro Bowler. Sherman linked to the Saints because of Coach Rashard. He wants that coach on the field. He's a guy that could pop up here in New Orleans, man. He's still trying to get money from Minnesota, from Seattle. And we'll see. A lot of people don't want to see Sherman down here because of his age and his history in terms of injuries, which could be problematic. But, we'll see. Jason McCourty is another interesting option. He's another experienced cornerback that has played. He had 13 interceptions over his 8-year span of time. He played with several different teams. He's 34 years old, though. If you're looking for a veteran like Q, these are old people. But you got Patrick Robinson there. And Jason McCourty is better than Patrick Robinson, in my opinion. So these guys are upgrades, according to some of these guys. How about DJ Hayden, another former first-round draft pick by the Raiders? He was 12th overall in 2013 out of the University of Houston. 3 interceptions, 26 pass breakups, 5'11", 190. He turns 30 in June. These are some of the guys that he's putting on the list. And of course, you talk Quentin Dunbar is another name. 29 in July. He's heating up after silence in early free agency. The 6-year veteran was credited 35 pass broke up and 9 interceptions during the first 5 years with Washington before joining Seattle last year. Dunbar appeared in 6 games for Seattle last season, recording an interception. He's sick and allowing 64% completion percentage. He's missed 25 of the last 49 games over the last season because of injury or suspension. And Dunbar is a physical off-the-ball defender with terrific size. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. He's a capable man-to-man coverage against bigger and more physical receivers, but small, shifty wideouts can give him problems.
Ooh.
And then, of course, you look at Garyon Conley. We talked about the former first-round draft pick who was drafted out of Ohio State, teammate of Lattimore now. He was a teammate of Marshawn Lattimore. Conley was the 24th overall pick in 2017 by the Raiders. He played 2 games as a rookie and accepted 3 passes in 2018, but struggled with consistency. Conley was traded to the Texans midway through the 2019 season. He looked like he revitalized his career, breaking up 11 passes in just 7 games with Houston, allowing less than 53% completion percentage. When targeted, he had an ankle issue that sidelined him for 2020. He is 6 feet tall. 190 pounds. He turns 26 in June. He has an outstanding athletic ability and excels in press coverage. He could be added on an inexpensive 1-year prove-it contract, which looks to jumpstart his career. You can't get Garyon Conley, a Marshawn Lattimore's teammate, for $2 million.
We want PJ Williams.
So, I mean, this is Bob Rose showing you people that are really good options that you can get for less than $2 million. AJ Abuye is not that guy, but, it's up to the Saints. So like I said, and then, of course, finally, I'm just showing you the Saints here. When people say, well, Q, I didn't hear anything about the Saints, with the LSU Pro Day. Well, there's no articles linking it to it, but the Saints did put on their website, video from, this is Terrence Marshall Jr. right here being interviewed by this lady. And he had, and this is stuff that the Saints, so they're aware of Chase. They won't get him. He'd be gone long before. But Terrence Marshall Jr., obviously, they know who this guy is. You see, and I've been talking about Terrence Marshall Jr., 6'3", 200 plus, ran a 4.38, man. This dude here is going to be a star in the league. So, I mean.
Yeah, but he can't come here, bro.
We'll see,
He can't come here, bro. Because he know where the weed at. And we can't have nobody in the locker room that know where the weed at.
Bro, okay, sweet. All right, so we're going to recap where the weed at. Come on. All right, so we're gonna go over the rest of and recap his. We went over the depth chart right here, what it looks like currently constructed. We went over the updates and moves that the Saints have made, as we covered that as well. We broke that down. Went over the cornerbacks. This was presented by Bob Rose as the best remaining free agent cornerbacks. That's the biggest need for the Saints right now is the cornerback position. We got to find a starter next to Marshawn Lattimore. Could that guy be there? I disagree. Okay,
I disagree.
Who do you like?
Why do I disagree? For the simple fact is, my concern would be on getting to the quarterback and force the quarterbacks to make mistakes. And that lies within the defensive tackle and the linebackers. Once you get them to make mistakes, you could have them throw interceptions to the cornerbacks. That's what I'm saying. We need to disrupt the quarterback in order for them to throw interceptions. And
Bro.
you could have a little mediocre, huh? I'm saying,
bro,
hey, that's just how I see it, bro.
Sway, your starting cornerback right now is PJ Williams. You do realize that, right?
I just sat here and praised PJ that he gonna get it together. But even with you're saying he's lackluster PJ Williams, all right?
Lackluster.
All right, hold on. Let's say this. Okay, you go ahead and get a nice shutdown corner. That leaves you with your mediocre linebacker and no line. So they're just gonna run the goddamn ball, right? Whether if you get your linebacker and get your line, you can not only stop the run, but you can disrupt the quarterback and force him to make mistakes. That throw picks to your mediocre cornerback. So I would think the most important thing for them to get is interior more than the backfield. Does that make sense?
I'm with you on the pass. I have those as two of my top needs. I still go I still go cornerback first because there's no replacement for Jackrabbit there. I mean, there's still several options.
Not now. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm saying needs is currently constructed. Of course, I've said the edge rush position. I agree with you. The edge rush position definitely need to be upgraded because you lose Trey Hendrickson, Sheldon Rankins, and you have Malcolm Brown in the interior defensive line. So defensive line is an issue. A lot of people don't have full faith in Carl Granderson, despite the fact he had 5 sacks last year. Granderson is preparing like he's ready to take Trey Hendrickson's position, which more power to him. I still think the Saints are going to approach that and add another pass. Well, they add Casper 9, but where does Casper 9 play? Does he occupy the pass rush position, or do they play him interiorly speaking, or both? I would probably, in retrospect, I'd probably say they'll use him in both regards, but you still need a little bit more work and help on both of those edge rushes and interior linemen, in my opinion.
You're absolutely right. I just think it more importantly, more than cornerback, would be your linebacker and then your defensive tackle. Just the more important things we have to fix before you get to that cornerback. Because a mediocre cornerback once a quarterback is disrupted to make mistakes, your mediocre cornerback, it allows him to make turnovers.
Well, I mean, we still got a lot of work to do, man, in terms of building. We still got a lot of people to add to the team. So, I mean, I asked the great same thing there. Let me pose that to the family members. Who do you guys think? Do you think it's cornerback, or like I said, you think Swade's right, or how do you guys see it? How do you guys see it? How y'all see it? Y'all put it in the chat. Let me know, and I'll put it on screen. How you guys see it? What's the two biggest needs for the Saints? All right, Tragic. Of course, Tragic said he agreed with Swade. Of course, you agree with Swade. Tragic. That wouldn't have a damn thing to do with both of you guys going to Warren Easton, would it? Would it?
No.
Would it? See, that is so fraudulent, bro. That you would say no when you know it is.
Texas Saints said pass rusher.
I'm not against that. I'm not against that.
But we know the most important pass rusher, linebacker on the line is more important than your cornerback.
I hear you, bro, but I still say we don't have a starting caliber cornerback. That's an issue. You got
a lot of cornerbacks up there.
You do. Let me get on down here. What's up, Rob? Big ups to Rob and the rest of the family members. Tech Saint, good to see you in the building. Yeah, you do, Tragic. Yeah, you do. You agreeing with him because he Warren Easton. You know that. All right. Come on, cut it out. All right. What's up, Truth Hurts? Big ups to your fam. Good to see you in the
Rob
chat,
McCoy, graduated in 98.
Big ups to Rob. Well, hold on. Rob with the Warren Easton too?
He said cornerback. He ain't going to
Okay. I'm about to say we got more Warren Easton.
But you went there when I went, Rob. I was 96, bro. So you was there when I was there, man. What's up, Eagle, bro?
Who is Rob?
Shout out to Mr. Ed. Huh?
Hold on. You said Rob McCoy went to Warren Easton?
Yeah, Rob McCoy. I graduated from Easton in 98.
We got another Warren Easton guy. We got a bunch of Warren.
We everywhere, bro. We everywhere. We're everywhere.
All right.
The real purple and gold, bro.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Oh, come on now. Cut that out. You taking jabs.
Real purple and gold?
The real who else got purple and gold?
It don't matter.
Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. All right. Trey he says you're not going to get a starting cornerback for $2 million. That's too cheap. All right. Well, I mean, bro, listen. Hey, TJ Carey, how about him? Is he better than PJ Williams? Kevin says, Swade, you can
No,
play that
no,
linebacker.
no.
Jamal says PJ cannot cover his manhood with protection during. Damn, Jamal. Damn, Jamal.
PJ gonna shock y'all, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, we'll see, bro. I hope so. Jay Huntsberry, what's up, fam? Tragic says Tampa's cornerbacks are almost equal caliber. PJ Williams, they just got more pressure on QBs as winner. Come on, Tragic.
See? You put the pressure on the quarterback.
You telling me
and you get your mediocre cornerbacks to make plays.
No, Tragic. Bunting is a little bit better than I mean, PJ is a sorry cover cornerback, bro. You mean to tell me those guys can't cover? No, those guys can actually cover. They can actually stay with the wide receiver. That's another issue why PJ got to grab on him and hold him because he can't stay up with him. All right. Trueher says, okay, what's up, fam? Good to see you. DLP says, I see the Saints getting both defensive line and cornerback. They know what they needed. He says they have enough picks to address several needs and add depth. Thank you, DLP. Tragic says, I agree with Swade. Let's see. Kevin says cornerback is the issue. Tech Saint says, Big Q, I'm with Swade. Give me a pass rusher to put pressure on the QB before the corner. All right. Thank you, brother. Tech Saint. KK says, 10 million franchise tag. What the F Sean Payton smoking? Silver trash cans. And I didn't like that either, KK. I didn't like that. Rob says cornerback. Thank you, Rob. All right. Who that for life? What's up, fam? Said we need a cornerback and linebacker. Thank you, bro. DLP says, there was a video today of Granderson where I've seen that, bro, doing drills. He's trying to step up in them 5 sacks last year. Kind of Trey Henderson's development really is inspiring him. Yeah, I seen that. I was really encouraged by that. Kevin says cornerback, linebacker, and defensive tackle. So Kevin don't see defensive end in there anywhere. Lori says cornerback. Thank you, Lori. Jamal says cornerback is more important. Thank you. Tragic says no. Gabriel says cornerback. Thank you, Gabriel. All right, let me get on. Damn, it just jumped on me. Who that for life says we need a third QB. All right, thank you. Brother Rob says, okay, in 98, I say cornerback. All right, thank you, Rob. All right. Cool. Lori says cornerback, linebacker, defensive tackle. So Lori don't see a defensive end in there. All right, thank you, Lori. Thank you, Rob. Who that for life say I agree with you, Big Q. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you. All right, Kevin said put Taysom Hill at corner. All right, what's up, brother James? How you doing? He says linebacker, corner, and QB. LOL. All right, thank you, brother James. All right, Anthony says historically we always been light in the safety department. Need a lockdown partner with Laddie Daddy. Thank you, Anthony. All right, brother Tragic also says Tampa Bay cornerback S wasn't that good, just better.
Just read that.
All right, okay,
thank you. Better pass rush.
All right, thank you, Tragic.
True.
Rob says, yes, fighting Eagles since, 98. Okay, I thank you, bro. Okay, appreciate you there, brother Rob.
Like an eagle.
Texas said, Big Q, I agree. Pass rush covers a mediocre secondary. It does, but, like I said, we got to.
That is very true, Texas. That is very true.
That is true. If you get pressure on them, man, that is right as rainwater. I can't refute that. Thank you for that comment, brother Texas.
Right as rainwater. Boy, you have an old soul. Boy, your soul is old. That is right as rainwater.
Yeah. What they got to do with old soul, bro? That's an old country
because
saying.
It sounds like something my grandfather would say.
It probably did say. That's wise.
Let me tell you something. Not to change the subject on y'all on a cornerback and linebacker. Let me tell you something what that old man said at breakfast one morning. That boy said, I got so hungry last night, I ain't know whether to shit or go blind. I said, hold up. I still can't comprehend that one, dude. If I had the choice, I definitely would want to shit. What you mean? That's what I said. I got so hungry last night, I ain't know whether to shit or go blind.
What? Hey, you know what I mean?
Those are 2 options, sir.
You struggling with that?
Yeah, right. I'll take the shit.
I'll take the shit for 200, Alex. Devin, what's up, Devin? He says pass rush is everything nowadays. Thank you, Devin. Big ups to you. DLP says he says I would cornerback because good corners are hard to find. Defensive end, defensive tackle is usually a deeper position that you can find even in mid rounds. Usually starter DBs will go early, so you have to grab them quick. Thank you, DLP, for that. All right. KK in the building, giving shots out. Brother Rob says Toy Cook at 50 is better than PJ. All right.
Toy
Thank
Cook.
you for that, Rob.
Man, Toy Cook.
Yeah, Toy Cook. Getting smoked. Darrell, what's up, Darrell? Who there to your fam? Good to see you in the chat as well. Much love to the fam. Let me get on down here. All right. Let me see. Jay Huntsberry saying who that to the rest of the family. Jay says, I'm with cornerback over tight end. Okay, thank you, Jay. All right, let's see. Brother Jerry says, linebacker, cornerback, QB. All right, thank you, Brother Jerry.
Hey, Brother Jay.
Linebacker says you can find later. He says linebacker you can find later in the draft unless he's a stud. I would grab one early. Thank you, DLP. All right, KK says cornerback and safety. Thank you, KK. All right, to Seabrook, what's up, fam? He said, bro, y'all know Saints gonna pick another offensive lineman.
Yeah, they are.
Oh man, they did it last year. You never know what Coach Payton.
Do it every year.
You never know. He gonna get his offensive line together. That's one thing. So he can run that ball. He gonna get that offensive line together, man. That's just what he does.
I respect that, dude. I respect that.
Right. I mean, it's a major part of success in the Saints. They're going to have to run that ball this year for that vertical game to work, man. They're going to have to run that ball so people buy into the run so they open up things downfield for the pass. So
that's the key.
That's the key.
Your key. Your offensive line is your key.
That's a big key. So we might not like it because we're looking for skilled players, speed and all that. But Coach Payton, he be doing that. And that's what he does. Marco said they need another wide receiver. Okay, Marco, thank you for that. All right, let's see what else we got going here. What's up, LaShawn? Big ups to you, baby. Who that to LaShawn in the building? What's up, fam? What you doing?
Miss Singleton. All right.
What you doing up, LaShawn? What you doing up this late here? Tragic.
Enjoying this rain out here.
That's right. Tragic says, who's better, Irv Smith Jr. or Taysom Hill? That's the equivalent of you, Big Q, comparing PJ to other cornerbacks instead of reserve safeties. All right.
Hey, who better, Irv Smith or Taysom Hill?
All right, thank you, Tragic. All right, Rob says to Bucky Jones right now is better. Damn, Rob went back in the suitcase on that one. To Bucky Jones, man. All right, Darrell says
Jones.
Linebacker.
Y'all gonna really play this man PJ with a dude named Tabucky?
Tabucky Jones was a player, man. He just didn't play well for the Saints.
The boy,
they called him
better than PJ Williams.
They called him Tasucky Jones when he, you know what I'm saying? With the Patriots, he was balling, you know, but man, Tabucky Jones was Tasucky Jones down here. Darrell says that linebacker from ND, from Notre Dame, number 6, will be good for us. I know who you're talking about, bro. Forgot that guy's name, but I know who you're talking about. Jay says, what DE can we get that is guaranteed better than Davenport and Granderson next year? To me, bro, I'm not high on the edge rushers in the draft this year. It's not like a Chase Young. You know, it's a bunch of guys and they all need a lot of work. Some a little better than most, but ain't, in my opinion, based on what I was doing, my research on some of these edge rushers, I'm not impressed with. You know, you had, what's his name? The guy out of Michigan. I mean, he's one of their favorites, but I'm not impressed with none of them dudes, man, to be honest with you. Tramal said Fred Weary. Bring back Fred. Oh, my goodness. What a terrible guy that was. All right, let's see. Fred Weary, man. Fred Weary.
Last name said it all.
Yep, Weary of Fred Weary. And boy, I was tired of him too. If the Saints draft another offensive line, you have a Jerry ain't gonna like that.
Don't do it, Jerry.
All right, Jamal said
you have 17 games this year. You gotta have some depth.
Call up Joe Horn for safety. All right. Rob says, bring back Rob
Kelly.
Kelly.
The phone under the pool. Let me see.
KK says, Big Q, who you like in today's, he said, in today's draft day. Who you like in today's draft day? I got a lot of people that I like in the draft. You know, like some of my guys, I mean, the wide receivers, Terrace Marshall Jr. is one of my favorite. A wide receiver. I like, you know, my LSU guys jump off the page. I've been watching them all season long, but I do like a few of them. I like Moses from Alabama as a linebacker prospect. He's a good prospect. I like J.C. Horn out of the game from the Gamecocks. I like him. Uh, I like Farley, the cornerback out of Virginia Tech. I was watching footage on him. He a little stiff in my opinion, but he's a big physical cornerback. But I think he goes in the top 15. He's okay. I like what's his name? Newsom, the cornerback from Northwestern. I think he's going to be a guy that goes in the first round. He's terrific. Who else I like, man? I like Tyler Shelvin, the big nose tackle. I think he the best nose tackle you got in the draft. Tyler Shelvin out of LSU, in my opinion. And they have the other guy from whatchamacallit, but I mean, I like Shelvin a little bit better. He's a classic nose tackle. In terms of running backs, I like ATN out of Clemson. I think he's fantastic. I like Williams out of North Carolina. He's awesome.
Well, goddamn.
It's a bunch of them. I like quarterbacks. I like quite a few of them too. I do like Newman out of Missouri. I think that kid's from. I also like Ellinger, Sam Ellinger out of Texas. I've been talking about Ellinger. Y'all know I always throw it like a jewel at you during the draft. Last year was Jalen Hurts. I kept throwing Hurts at you. This year I'm throwing Ellinger at you as far as quarterback, and I'm telling you, you be smart to reach and grab that guy. There's quite a few people that
right. I think KK 504 when she said call up Joe Horn. I don't know if she meant that. She probably meant Joe Horn.
JC Horn.
Right. Or she probably meant JC Horn.
Right.
Or she probably knows. She probably say, no, son, I mean call Joe Horn. With the telephone on the
right. Why not? Right. Why not? Why the hell not? But but DLP says Casper is young and physical. He has very long arms and become a starter this year for the Chiefs. Ryan Nielsen will get more out of him. That was a good signing without breaking the bank. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, and I agree with you, DLP, on that. Casper, I think he provides value because he's the type of dude that you can see playing all over the place. Whether it's inside, outside. He's 6'7", 290 for sakes. You know what I'm saying? You could play him interiorly, or we'll see how they do. And like I said, Granderson, he's due for a jump. My big question is, where is Davenport? Where is Davenport at? Where does he step up and play? That's a big. We was with Trey Hendrickson was the question last year. Trey Hendrickson and also Traquan Smith. Both of those guys answered questions and provided, a positive to the season. Now the next question this year is upcoming season. Wade, is Marcus Davenport fit? Does he finally, break out of his malaise and becomes what we think he's supposed to be? He's supposed to be dominant.
I don't know. I don't think we bash him enough.
Oh, we got to bash him. So we got to give him the PJ Williams treatment.
We got to get him the PJ Williams treatment because PJ about to step up. Y'all think it's a game, so you got to bash Marcus Davenport because he comfortable.
He comfortable.
Maybe since Henderson stepped up, he like, damn, that boy played on me. Like that boy came on my spot and did his thing and then rolled out, got his money. He should make him feel stupid. To be honest, you should feel less than like, dog, I gotta step up my game. These dudes really believed in me, and this dude came up in here and outshined me right quick, and then rolled down and got his money, and I'm still here making the same thing I'm making. You know what I'm saying? I ain't leveled up yet.
I think, so, but that's inspiration, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That should be his inspiration for this year. Like I'm gonna have to have a decent exposure and show my ass this year. So I think he should go for it. I think he'll be all right. I think he might step up. He might. It depends. This depends. This will show your character right here. This right here when you're back against the rope.
Well,
so you're supposed to do the work.
Hopefully, in with Ryan Nielsen there and Davenport healthy, that's been a big blockage to him becoming as great as they were thinking he was supposed to be. Ziggy Ansah when he came out, then it became Danielle Hunter. He mirrors Danielle Hunter, same flight plan, same thing. Danielle was extremely raw like Davenport. He was hurt when he first came out, and then when he got healthy, he had a strain when he was healthy, and he exploded, got a bunch of sacks, and hopefully that'll be the same damn thing with him, man. That's a big question there. KK says, what about Kyle Pitts? I think Kyle Pitts is excellent. He's the best tight end in the draft. He's probably going to go top 6, top 7. He's a fantastic tight end. They keep talking about he can't block. I can show you footage with him blocking. The dude does block. He ain't the greatest blocker in the world, but he's a weapon. You can put him, you can line him as wide receiver, you can line him up in the slot. He's a tall guy that knows how to get up and get the ball. You need to add a little more weight to him, but he's fantastic, man. And the tight ends are, he's head and shoulders above. And they got some pretty decent tight ends in this draft, but I think Kyle Pitts is by far one of the best prospects we've seen at the tight end position in a while.
Say, bro, you know what Davenport's Rob says Davenport's natural position is?
What?
IR.
Who?
Rob said Davenport's natural position is IR.
Yes, indeed.
That's cold-blooded.
But that's true. He got to shake that. He got to shake that stigma, man. And even, but the cold part about it, Rob. But last year when Davenport was healthy, he still wasn't producing, man. We was thinking Davenport was supposed to, do a lot better, and he really didn't do a good job. Toward the back end. That's why people kind of got on him, because of course you wasn't going to, when Trey Henderson balling like that, you wasn't going to unseat Trey Henderson. He had that glow. So, I mean, but Davenport was operating at the third cornerback, the defensive end position. He was supposed to shine, bro. He did not shine, and that was very eye-opening. LaShawn say, hey, Big Q, keep skipping over me. Don't make me call that phone. Skipping over
you. Over who? Hold on, let me see. Oh,
what she said? What you said? What you said? What did she say?
Said, don't make her call that phone line. Don't be skipping over her. But I ain't. Let me see what she. I'm trying to go back to.
I don't know.
Oh, LaShawn Buku, man. Shit, you ain't saying nothing, LaShawn.
It's skipping. I think it's jumping, and when I try to go back, sometimes I do lose my place. So I want nobody to feel like
LOL from her, and I see some smiling faces.
Yeah, don't.
I'm sorry, LaShawn.
Yeah, LaShawn, don't think I'm jumping on you. The thing's scrolling fast, and I'm reading, and sometimes it jumps. If I stop over a comment, people are still commenting, and sometimes it forces it up, and I lose my place. So don't think that I'm missing out on your commentary there.
Because he did shout you out. He did shout you out, LaShawn. I get on it. He said, what's up, LaShawn, babe? And he did say, yeah, how you been or whatever like that. But I'm going to tell you anyway, what's all on, LaShawn, babe? Huh? Yeah, who that? You heard me? Don't be skipping over LaShawn. You heard me? Straight up.
All right. Thank you, Sway. Appreciate that a lot, bro. Thank you. All right. All right, as you can see, a lot of the family members are, just jumping in there as well. Davenport looked out of shape. He looked like he ate too many donuts. Yeah, and then that blonde hair ain't doing him no favors either. Jamal says Davenport needs to go to Deshaun Watson's beside. You don't want them problems. All right,
hey,
yeah.
Look what Kevin said.
We had such high hopes for Nick Toon. Yeah, I remember Nick Toon. Nick Toon's son, he was son of L. Toon, who was a Jets great wide receiver. Boy, that didn't go nowhere.
Right. Who was the son of his grandfather, Carr?
Who?
His granddad, Carr.
Carr who?
Toon. Oh, my God.
Come on, bro. The man name. What you talking about, cartoon, bro? What you talking about, bro?
Hey, how you like that joke?
Hate it.
Hey, flush it. Hey, where the flush at? Flush it.
Oh, man, I ain't flushing my joke.
All right. I wish I had. But Rob says, based on what we gave up for Davenport, he should have. Yeah, 2 first-round draft picks. Instead, he playing like Julia Peppers. Instead of Julius, he playing like Julia Peppers. All right. All right. And big ups to the rest of the family members, man. Big ups to y'all. All right. LaShawn said, okay. Okay, she happy now. All right. LaShawn's okay. She said, okay. All right. Big ups to all the ladies in here, too. Much love to the ladies in here. We got all the ladies chiming in, man. And, I always got to give the ladies a shout out. Ramsey says, everybody get ready for PJ to tear our hearts out again. All right. Or Anthony says, Sway doing dad jokes. Yeah, that was a pretty bad His grandfather was cartoon. Come on, bro. That was
Nick.
I said no. Nick Toon, the Saints wide receiver Nick Toon, they got him out of the University of Wisconsin. Nick Toon
Right.
was
Who is the son of L.
He's the son
And
of
then I
L.
said, yeah, with the grandson of Carr. And you said, who is Carr? Toon. Hey, the wagger the joke, the more I love them things. I ain't lying. But you know, hey, the dude.
Who loves whack jokes, bro? Nobody don't want no whack ass
Me.
dad jokes.
No, I'm the dude that used to watch Muppet Babies and like Friday the Best joke. That was me.
Them whack ass Fozzie the jokes.
Oh, Waka. Boy, dad jokes be having me rolling, though. I ain't lying. Like the cornier, like be the funnier, though. Oh my gosh, bro.
Bro, you are simply unique, brother. You are a unique soul.
That's what it is. I am just a unique guy. Like, you know, if Darth Vader married Ella Fitzgerald, you know what her name would be?
Hold on, don't tell me. If Darth Vader married Ella Fitzgerald, Vader married Ella Fitzgerald. So Vader, she would take, her name would be Elevator.
The cornier, the better.
Actually, that wasn't corny. That was actually funny. Her name would be Elevator. So I mean, you know, that's not bad. That's actually a pretty funny joke right there. That would be bad. That's not bad.
We here all night, folks.
That other one with that cartoon, bro. That you get the hand over my face emoji on that one, Swade. You got that one. Swade got Swade got the Seafood City shirt on. Why you talking about PJ Williams? That tell you everything you need to know.
Seafood City, crawfish, back up, baby.
Nah, Seafood City. That means he getting smoked out there. DLP said,
Lord.
Funny dude. Yeah, he got a lot of jokes and all that. Dog Vader. What else?
What's up, DLP?
Throw another one at
I
him.
got some whack jokes.
What other whack dad jokes you got, Swade? Throw another whack dad joke.
Oh no, man! I ain't let. If I let some more, I gotta put the cash app out for some more jokes. Bro. I ain't got. I gotta put the cash app out.
How you expect people to pay for whack ass dad jokes?
You gotta pay for the whack jokes.
Man, nobody paying for whack jokes. Come on,
they pay for PJ Williams.
Did pay for PJ. $2 million. $2 million for PJ Williams. $2 million. We couldn't get a cheap, you know, PJ at a discount.
Leave PJ alone, man.
PJ would have took $1 million. PJ would have took $1 million. He would have took 1.5. If we'd have took 1.5. He ain't got no suitors. Nobody running after that, man. $5.73. Dr. Key said, I agree with Swade. The less funnier, the more funnier it is. Yeah, he got a couple of them there, Dr. Key. That he, you know.
Dr. Key, what's up, Dr. Key? All right.
Thank you, Dr. Key. What's up, Aunt Andy said I got 5 on. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss Sexy Blacksmith. She says Swade says he's a businessman. All right. He's a business.
Oh, I said that. Oh yeah. That one. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
You a businessman. You a businessman. You a businessman or a businessman?
I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
Business? What is it? Buckwheat? What the you doing?
No, I'm saying. You know they got the business. You got the businessman. You got the businessman. They got the businessman, and you got the businessman. Which one are you?
I could be both.
No, you can't, because they contrast each other. One's irresponsible, and the other one's responsible.
Well, you can be both irresponsible and responsible.
Oh, this guy, man.
You can be the same.
This guy walking on the
fence. Responsible about certain things, and certain things you really don't care about. Hold on, Sean Payton calling me. Hello? Hey, what's up, Coach? Yeah. Yeah, I'm calling you on my Obama phone, Coach. Yeah, we're talking about PJ Williams.
Is that a T-Mobile? That's a Motorola phone you got?
Coach, they talking about my Saints phone, man. Talking about my Saints phone. So,
Coach
I'm not paying no money.
Ask Coach Payton why he signed PJ Williams.
Coach, Hey, they keep asking me why you signed PJ Williams, bro. What you want me to tell them? He said, "Don't make me kick you out like I did Travis Mack." I told him, Coach, you ain't even did that. I told him that, Coach.
So he telling you,
did that, man.
so he telling you he did it then?
Huh? No, he was being sarcastic. Man, you know how Coach be, man. Coach don't be tripping on that. Man, y'all sleep. Coach, I'm going to call you back. I'm on a coma, man, with the same family. All right. Coach said, hey, y'all. Coach said, hey. All right, man. Yeah, all right. Okay, then. Talk to you later, Coach. Later.
What is Coach Payton calling you this late for?
Hey, bro, talk Saints, man. We talking Saints, bro. He's watching the, coma. He watching the coma, seeing what we talking about, man. He enjoying the show, Saying we talking real safe. He gonna take some of our advice, you know what I'm saying? Say he might go for a cornerback the first round. So, yeah, man. We shall see.
Big Q, Doc T says, Big Q, the crazy thing is Sway believes everything he said. Dr. Key providing the psychological effect. I know he believes it. See, it's like, yeah, he's in his own fantasy world where all things are true. He actually really thinking Peyton on that phone. He actually really thinking Peyton
on the phone.
See?
That's my Peyton phone. That's the Peyton phone, man. Huh?
Yeah,
my Peyton phone.
Yep. He's still flipping. Lord. First he talking about he was only talking to John on that phone. And now he talking to now Peyton calling him on the phone. All right, fam, that's gonna do it for this episode of the show. Really, I was trying to keep y'all up until 11:30. Once again, Sway, we failed to keep.
It's 11:30.
It's 11:30, so we're supposed to stop at 10:30.
An hour past my time. I am old and I am sleepy.
All right, we're gonna let old man Sway go, and
that's all right though, because the more time I spend with the family, the more woke I feel. You know what I'm saying?
I got that one. All right, so with that being said, fam, I just want to thank y'all for chiming in on this edition of Wednesday Saints Talk, man. Saints focus on the draft to improve the team. Thank y'all for chiming in. If you hadn't hit the like button, please feel free to smack upon the like button. If you aren't a member of our Patreon, please consider joining up the Patreon. The link is in the description section below, patreon.com/the Pro Media Network. And check that out, and also join our YouTube page. And please feel free to share the show's link in your social media feed and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Now, we working in talks to have Sway. What's this, Sway?
Hey, man, what do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
A guy with a rubber toe.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Roberto.
A what? A what?
Roberto.
I don't get that one.
Oh, man, he didn't get the joke, man.
What do you call a guy with a rubber toe and you call him Roberto? I don't get it. What you shaking your head for? I don't get it. Explain.
Wait, I'm waiting for it to click. Roberto. Look, even Anthony knew that one. Roberto.
Anthony heard that before.
Oh, right. It's Roberto, like Roberto. But anyway, hold on.
Oh.
David, did I see the rerun of Mad Singer? Because talking about there ain't no rerun. That was a new show, lady. But let me tell y'all, for those that watch, that boy said Roberto Durant. Roberto. See, look, Rob, look.
That's a bad one, Rob. Rob, that's a bad one. That's a bad one, Rob.
Because you didn't get it.
It was not a good joke. What you call a guy with a rubber toe? Roberto.
Hey, so hold on. If y'all watch The Masked Singer, right? Which I'm sure most of y'all
better than that, bro. That was a bad one, Swade.
I told you.
That took all the win out of sales.
the whacker, the funny. But they have a
Seabrook
you
Fisher
getting them
Sticker
jokes
said
from their flip
flush.
phone. It is. Let me see.
Devin,
Class education.
Devin said he getting them jokes from that flip phone. He got to be. He got to be. I don't even think that damn phone can get online. That damn flip phone can't get online.
Hold on, who flip phone can't get online?
That flip phone can't get online.
Got Wi-Fi and everything else, boy.
Man, that flip phone can't get online. You know that.
Who?
What you mean who?
And I got a text. It take me a long time to text because you gotta go A, B, C, M, N, O.
Dude, upgrade the game, bro. Come on, man.
Hello? Hey, bro, it's the burner. Say, bro, you never watch Power? They talk on the burner phone, bro. It's a burner phone.
I got you. All right. But what you was going to say about the last singer?
The Mask. It's the Masked Singer. For those that do watch it, which I'm pretty sure most of you don't, there are there's the chameleon on there tonight. That's Wiz Khalifa. And then there is the crab, who was the wild card costume. And that is Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown is on the Masked Singer.
Jokes by Nokia. Laura says
my dad has a flip phone. And then when you won't be sophisticated with it, you pull the antenna up on there.
I got an antenna.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, you got an antenna on that damn thing. Oh man, that's terrible. That's absolutely awful. All right, with that being said, we're gonna tip out on that, man. We're gonna tip out on that as well. Because to the family members. Sway, tell the families what you got going on, bro. We working on we talking with Swade about getting a podcast going with Swade on the PRO Media Network. We'll let y'all know how that go. But Swade right now, Swade, tell them where you where they can be.
Boy, did that boy just pull out another flip phone? Did he pull out another flip phone?
That one ain't that one ain't, bro. That one got no antenna on it. That's the laser. Is that the Razor? Is that the old school Razor?
Is it? No, this is not a Razor. This is a Boost. It's a Boost Motorola.
What is going on with you with all these old ass flip phones?
I ain't got the battery in this bitch. Look.
It don't work.
But this one got an antenna too, player. Look at that.
That's the same damn phone.
Oh no, it ain't, player. Oh no, it ain't. Huh? That's boy like baby.
That's a
damn.
That was
somebody see a baby on bling bling with two phones. Yeah, playing with say figures. Got so much ice you can skate on it. Bro? Yeah, we out here. Anyway, bro, y'all can't call me after don't call me after 9. Call me after 9, you know what I'm saying? That's my anytime minute.
When you roaming?
Yeah, that's my anytime minute.
See,
y'all funny, man.
Call me after 7 when my minutes are free.
Yeah, I did that stuff too, man. I was like, yo, I'm gonna call you back after 9. It was 9 or 7, I can't remember. I'm gonna call you back. You know what I'm saying? You can talk for free. Nights and weekends. That's what it was. Man, that was the good old days when life was simple.
What you mean? You still talking on the same damn phone right now? Say, bro, tell the people where you could be reached.
Oh, hey people, hey, let's all social up. Let's all social up. You can find me on Facebook. I'm gonna put it right here because if y'all don't know, I am James Combs in the chat. That's me. That's my real name.
That was
James Combs. Like that was some of them don't even know. They don't even know that's me.
I know
like they don't know. Like they ain't know Bruce Wayne was Batman. They don't even know that's me. That's me down there. You hear?
Bruce Wayne is Batman, Swade.
No, they don't. That boy put the mask on and changed his voice like that. And they were like, man, who is that? It's like he changed his whole identity. Now, if you put a mask on, Q, and then start talking like this, like, Q, why you talking like that?
They'll know it's
like,
me. They wouldn't
Q,
know.
that's you? No, it's not me. Anyway, find me on Facebook. I'm going to put the Facebook thing right here. Hey, I'd love to hear from y'all. Follow me back, James Swade Combs on Facebook. Bam, that's number 1. And you can find me on Instagram. I'll definitely follow y'all back. We can laugh together. Instagram is Blaxuede. You heard me? Bam. There it is. Instagram, Blaxuede. Follow me, hit me up, man. Link up. And we have a good old time. Remember, people, don't be distracted. There's a trial going on. We all good. Who that, everybody? It was nice being on here. Q, where you at? Why you put me on the solo thing, bro?
So,
what is up with that?
You was talking, bro, so I gave you the flow, bro. What you don't like being on the stage by yourself, brother?
No, you my tag team partner.
You was talking, I wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, hold on, huh?
I wasn't saying nothing. You was doing your thing, bro. I gave you the spotlight, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. You always doing whatever.
Tasha, did you know Geico
grew
tag team to help you plan dessert?
Rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop shakalaka, 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 scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
If you like this video, be sure and share it with your friends.
All right, fam, we're going to pop out on that one. I appreciate y'all for chiming in this installment of the Sports Coma, man. Y'all have a fantastic Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow with more Saints talk. And, of course, Friday we'll open up the communication lines for the family members to chime in. Another great episode of the Coma. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for chiming in. And Swade, once again, appreciate you for popping in the show, my brother.
Yeah, bro. I mean, this is my house. This is my home, bro. You know, I just leave every now and then, go out of town.
Yeah, it is. All right, family.
Hey.
Go ahead.
So y'all make sure y'all hit me up on social media. Let's do it. Gotcha, brother.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for chiming in. And I'll see y'all later. Who that?
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number 1 sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons. We won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies in the vets, players you should look at. It's the Sports Coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Swade, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Peyton, New Orleans, who that nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the Sports Coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys